What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I'm your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, you guys actually see the title of the show over there. It says Ben Simmons may miss fourth straight game due to a new injury reason. Let's get into this article right here, man. Um, you know what? I don't know. I think I'm done with Ben Simmons, man. I mean, it's the agent. He lies. I don't know, man. I don't know what to even say anymore. I don't know what to say about Ben Simmons right now, man. This is like getting really crazy, man. I mean, I never seen. I mean, if he's gonna be like this, man, he can't really get back to actually playing. I mean, the thumbnail really should be the next Greg Oden is Ben Simmons over here, man. But even though he has some achievements, but all right, so the Nets said Simmons' leg soreness stemmed from the back impingement. Now, the agent Bkny Lee actually said that this was what's going on, man? How you doing, man? Akeem Bkny Nets for life. What's good? What's good? How you doing, man? His agent came out and said, I'm trying to work on this thumbnail. It was giving me an issue though, man. So his agent actually came out and said, like, this, and that was a fluke injury. No more nerve impingement, no more back issues or anything like that. So what they're saying over here is that it's another day, another new reason Ben Simmons' name appeared on the Nets injury report. He's listed as questionable for the Nets Monday night clash against the Grizzlies with a left lower back nerve impingement. Damn. I mean, this is really, really bad, man. I'm trying not to pick on the guy because he's actually really hurt. Let me anybody wants to chime in on the show, just come on up in here. The link, I'm gonna drop the link right here, right now. Jonathan is actually up, and I'm pretty sure he actually has some things to actually say over here, man. But I hate to agree with Harlem over here, man. But Ben Simmons can't really get it together. He might as well just freaking retire, man. Just retire. I hate having to agree with him, man, because that dude is just like a highly emotional guy. Yo, Ivan, what's good, man? How you doing?
What's up, BK Hoops, man? So what happened with Ben Simmons?
They saying over here is another lower left back impingement over here. Something with his back that correlated to his legs, man. To his left leg.
BK,
What's good? What's good?
Ivan,
What's up, Jonathan? I mean,
how's it
that's just
going?
unfortunate, man. I think he gotta pull the plug, man, like Alonzo Ball. I mean, these are, of course, like, I'm not a crazy Ben Simmons fan, but I do wish he was on a team because of his height. We don't have that much height, or like that size, and unfortunately, basketball size matters, man. So
Yeah, size is
it's
everything.
it's
Average height is
unfortunate,
6'7".
bro.
It just feels like we've known that this was going to be the answer the whole time, and we tried to have little bits of hope here, little bits of hope there, but he's obviously got this impingement issue that affects his legs and his back, and if you don't have your legs and your back healthy, you can't play basketball at a high level, a role player level, or just any level. And until he gets that sorted out, he's not going to be an asset to this team. And it just feels like the best course of action is to trade him this summer, let him start a new path with whoever we can find a team for, and we'll get back what we can and move forward.
Nobody's gonna trade for him, man.
No,
Yeah, I think
listen.
I
His
think he's
contract
done,
is
man. I mean,
his
like
contract's
BK
a
Hoop
bargain
said, who
right
gonna
now.
trade for him?
Uh,
And that's
well,
that's my only,
Hold
like,
on, we got some action. We got some action. We got Harlem in here, man. All right,
Harlem,
Harlem
what's
is
up,
Harlem.
brother,
actually
man?
saying
And
that he
even
wasn't
though
going to
I'm
enjoy
like,
the show until next week,
me and
man.
Harlem always trash Ben Simmons, and I don't like Ben Simmons to go out like this, man. It makes me really sad, bro. Like, I'm really sad. Like, and his contract's ending next year, bro.
Ivan, my friend,
It's sad,
BK
bro.
Hoops, my guy, you finally gave me some love, baby.
I have to, man.
I
This
told you,
this
bro.
really
Yo, listen.
disappointing, bro.
It's
It's
time
really.
for
it
him to retire, man. It's time, bro. It's time. It's time. Um,
just it's time to shut him
listen.
down and move forward.
Look,
That's
bro.
that's it right now.
I don't wish that on Ben, but
I mean, y'all
I don't.
haven't really heard me bring up Ben Simmons really in the streams,
Nah,
man. Really in the
listen. I
last
want to tell
couple
you
of
something.
BK,
yeah.
I've heard you trash Ben every podcast. What are you talking about, man?
No, I'm talking about
Yo,
not just
listen.
bring him up. I mean, I haven't really
Uh,
brought him up, man.
I
We
know.
got
I'm
to focus
kidding
on the
with you. I'm
team
kidding
that's
It's a
with
like
you.
guy
really
by
like
the name
right in
of
front of us.
It's a guy by the name of
I
Greg
mean,
Oden,
SL
BK.
actually said it right too, man. You can't trust Sean Marks. I used to say back in the day, man, and Sean
Good
Marks I
take,
trust.
SL. Good
And
take.
SL said it right, man. You
He-
can't
he-
trust. How did he pass his finger? Well, Seth Curry was injured 1 month prior to coming to. He hurt his ankle. He had an ankle injury,
and
which required
I'm
off-season surgery.
even
You
when I
know,
come on a panel, I wanna let people know too. When I come on a panel, I want to say this because even though like we always think we right with our ideas. It doesn't matter who we is, even we could be wrong. And I'm here to say that Harlan was right. He told me about Sean Marks. I thought Sean Marks was an honest dude, and I was wrong, man. And it's just
You know
very
what? You know what it
I
is,
just
Hyde?
my only thing that breaks my heart, man. I wish Ben Simmons could at least had a year, and I wanted
Right.
to see if he was like to see if he was trash or not, man. And
Can I say
that's the
something, bro?
only disappointing thing, bro. But because you see Alonzo Ball, man, he been out for 2 years, and I wish Ben Simmons was honest though with the media. Alonzo Ball is very honest. He just
I
can't do it, and I wish Ben Simmons was honest too, bro.
no,
And
maybe
you know,
maybe he has too many people in his ear, man. Like the agent
no,
saying one thing and other
B,
people saying one thing. I don't know.
no,
no, but
BK.
hold on, Jonathan. I'm gonna let you have the floor. BK, who you make a great point because maybe the agent will force him to play because of the money.
Yeah.
Because now, if you think about it, Ben Simmons don't play next year. His contract is up, so they probably would force him to do something he probably didn't want to do because of money. You don't know, man. These people don't be
Uh,
your friends for real. But you got
Yo,
it,
bro,
Jonathan. You
listen,
got it.
listen. Go ahead, John.
No, listen. This is a great thing we're talking about because the truth of the matter is this organization has lied a lot this season, from the coaching staff to the organization about a lot of things. Gary Giles, Nick Claxton, Ben Simmons, all these guys, like they've lied about a lot of different things, and we really don't know where they stand on our future as far as being a contender again or rebuild. Like you just feel like this organization doesn't know what they want to do, and that's when you realize there needs to be new
And you
people
know what?
coming in to solve
Joe
this.
Tsai, the owner, is actually enabling all this over here, man. I mean,
Mm,
seriously, he really
yeah.
is.
You ever heard of a guy named Greg Oden, BK?
No, I just said that before you got on. I said Ben Simmons will be the next Greg Oden. Before
Oh,
you got
okay.
on there, I just said that. Yeah.
Because Greg Oden, I don't know if you followed him in college, but he was supposed to be like the next big thing, bro.
Yeah.
And he was pretty good when he played, but he couldn't stay healthy. And listen, bro, Ben Simmons, he came out not too long ago, and he said out his own mouth, he said I could never get healthy, and I was contemplating retirement. And I'm telling you, don't be surprised, bro, if you hear breaking news Ben Simmons retired. I'm not saying this year, but I'm just saying don't be surprised.
Yeah, no, I
Because
wouldn't be
if
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
listen,
I mean, he won't be the first player, and he
let me
definitely
just
won't.
say this, John,
all
because
right.
listen, here's the thing with Ben Simmons you gotta realize. No owner, BK, and this is just me being realistic. Nobody is gonna pay you if you can't perform, bro. That's like somebody going to a job that can't perform their job.
Well, no,
They
actually,
might
Harlem, I
like
kind
you.
of disagree with you, man. I disagree with you on that. You know why?
Talk to
Because
me.
Joe Tsai has not fired Sean Marks. He hasn't performed.
He's not a player though. I'm talking about people that yeah.
That
And
was
funny.
a
I'm just
joke.
talking about people that like cause bro, listen,
We got
like
you,
even
Harlan.
if
We
you're
got
a
you, though. We don't care.
billionaire, right? If you making 6.6 million, let's just say, even for an owner, bro, I could be giving somebody else 6.6 that's gonna play. So nobody's just gonna let you sit down because you can't play. Listen, bro,
No,
they might like
unfortunately,
you
Harlem, it
personally.
happens, man. I mean, even Greg
Yeah.
Oden, they didn't retire. Wasn't even looking to trade Greg Oden. They were looking to actually really have him like really get through those injuries and see if he can actually really play.
But the difference with him and Ben Simmons is Greg Oden, he never even really got a chance, bro. He never even really played like Ben Simmons played and then he got hurt and then Greg Oden, bro, he never even really played at all. He was just always from the beginning. I'm like, damn, bro.
And BK Hoops,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, man, I know you don't want to hear this, but Ben Simmons put it on himself too. And what do I
Excuse me.
what do I mean by that? If Ben Simmons would have learned how to shoot or
Yeah,
whatever,
no, I
stuff
agree
like
with you
that,
1,000%,
hold
man.
on, hold on. If Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons already a phenomenal player, so if Ben Simmons would have learned how to shoot or whatever, teams would have been like, yo, would have worked with him, would have worked with his injuries. But Ben Simmons still had a lot to prove because the way he ended with Philly, when you end these relationships like that, bro, people don't want to, like Kawhi Leonard, they
No, but
betted on him because of his performance
and
and
I know.
stuff like
I mean,
that. People
I
didn't
don't.
want
I
to
mean, I
bet
wouldn't
on
want to
Ben
hear
Simmons,
this, but it
bro.
was like a lot of these teams are going to work with these players through their injuries. Kevin Durant. I mean, he had that Achilles injury,
Oh shit,
and
they came
every
back.
team around the NBA was signing him while he actually had a
Because
torn
their
Achilles.
reasy, bro, they still play
Yeah,
good to this
BK,
day.
BK,
Like
No, no, no. I mean, you
BK.
Kawhi
don't
Leonard
know. I
still
mean,
play
I
good to.
Achilles are
no,
tricky.
I
You
know,
never
I know,
know if he was going to
I
come
know,
back or
but
not.
BK, but here's the problem with this era of basketball. Your guy has a good few 3 years. They want to give him a big 300, $400 million contract, and guess what happens? He bombs, and they were like, wow, why do we make that deal
That's
when we
not.
did?
That's
But you
not
know,
every player. That's not every player,
no,
though.
I know, but Ben Simmons, the case it was too much overhype. He had a lot of
No,
good
no. I mean,
skills, but look,
listen. He made 3
no,
All-Star teams. I mean, there's not
yes,
a lot
yes,
of
yes.
players
No,
around.
listen, that
He made
happened,
an
BK.
All-NBA team. He
Yes,
made a
yes, yes.
defensive team.
No, BK, that happened. I'm not disputing that. I give Ben all
Shoot
the
it, shoot it,
accolades for
shoot
when
it,
he was
shoot it,
healthy.
shoot it.
But when we're looking at what he is now, he's a guy that looks very uncomfortable. He doesn't want to go to the scoring line. He doesn't want to make free throws. He wants to be a good passer and contribute there. But the thing is, everybody has to contribute at the scoring level at one point. His body just can't do it. He's tried.
Hey, you
I'll
want
give
to
him
know
that.
something that I want to know, John?
Yeah,
So I wanna know one thing because this has been on my mind for a while.
yeah.
I want to know, did Ben Simmons go to the same surgeon as Michael Porter Jr.? And if not, and he doesn't want to retire and still wants to play, maybe he should contemplate going to his surgeon because they both had the same exact
Oh, man, we
injury.
gotta wait another couple of years now,
No,
man.
no.
No, 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 no,
Harlem,
no, no,
Harlem,
no, no.
Harlem. He
Listen to what I'm
jumped the.
saying though.
Mm,
I'm saying they had the same injury though. So
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out
No, you're right. You're right. Harlem's right. He's
why
right. Yeah.
Michael Porter, because like
Good
Michael
point,
Porter came
Harlem.
back and he's back like
Well,
healthy.
you got to
No,
look
So
at
I'm trying
body.
to
he had
figure
Wait,
3
out.
well,
surgeries though.
Harlem.
He had 3 surgeries.
Yo,
Yeah,
Yeah, he
but
had not just
okay,
1. He had
yeah,
3.
you have to look
okay,
at
okay.
body sizes. You have to look at body sizes too. Michael Porter and Ben's are very different bodies. Ben is a little taller. He has a lot more that he
They the
relies
same
No, they're
on.
height,
about the same
bro.
height. They're about the same height,
They the
Jonathan.
same
They're about
height, bro.
6'11".
Ben
Eh,
6'10".
yeah, but not
My, my,
everybody's
my,
body. Not
my
Yeah.
thing
everybody's
is
body is the same
now
though. Everybody's body reacts
now I'm
differently
look
to
yo,
sport.
now I'm looking at this different, bro. I'm starting to think that it was Simmons that wanted to come back. I'm starting to think it was his agent, bro, for the
No, listen.
money.
No,
That really
you
want
know
to
what it
start to
was?
think.
You know what it was, Ivan? Ben felt pressured with Katie and Kyrie. He felt like he had to be there because if he didn't, they'd probably call him out on it. So he tried to push through. But the thing is, Ben Simmons should have said, you know what, guys? I'm not healthy. I might need another year. I'm sorry, but that's what I should do. Instead, he tried to rush back, and the same thing
And
happened
they
this year.
tried.
He tried
Listen,
to,
they tried to rush Kevin
yeah,
Durant back. I mean, even though he
He
could have played, he said,
he
"No, I'm not
lied
ready
too,
yet."
bro. He blatantly lied, bro. He said I'm 100%. So
yeah,
okay,
he
so let me
did.
get this
He
straight,
did.
BK.
Mm.
So pretty much they're saying that Ben Simmons' leg soreness was never the leg; it was always the back.
Say that again. Hold. I'm trying to put this thumbnail up. What? Say that again.
So is that what they saying? Is like the leg soreness was never leg soreness; it was always just
No,
back pain
that
again.
L4, L5 nerve impingement, those type of
Yeah,
herniated disc travels down to your legs where you can't really move your legs at
he
all,
had
man.
both.
It's like
Then is
you're
what I'm saying.
paralyzed.
Then he had both. Then he had leg soreness and the back end. So
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying
went.
is they said it was leg soreness. Where did the back stem from? Is what I'm saying.
No, they're saying it
What
right here. They're
happened with
saying it's
that
a
now?
new injury. They says Ben Simmons may
How though?
miss
How did it
fourth
get?
straight game as Nets give new injury reason.
How
So,
though is what I'm saying though. Like he ain't been playing the last few games. How did he get hurt again? Is what I'm
or
saying.
maybe he's actually
I'm
trying to come back.
confused.
Who knows? Maybe he's like trying to
Oh,
practice and trying to see whether you can
it doesn't
push
say
it.
it in the thing. All right, it doesn't say that he was trying
No,
to come
they
back.
don't
Got
really
hurt.
give
Oh,
much details. I mean, because
wow.
they don't want to really. If they can actually
Yeah,
keep
that's
this stuff
crazy, bro.
hidden, they would. Because like if Ben Simmons, let's say Ben Simmons does come back, and he's injury riddled. I mean, they're
Yeah,
going to teams are going to target him. They're going to try to go at him, make him play some damn defense and everything,
I
man.
got a
So
question for you, BK.
yeah,
So okay, so you know how I always talk about executive decisions, right?
yeah.
Let me know if you agree. Not Sean Marks. Joe Tsai needs to make an executive decision. Ben Simmons needs to be out for the remainder of the year. That's it, bro. Just like hang it up. The next 20, you feel what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
whatever
see what he
happens.
can do next year, man. Just if he can't
Bro, I don't
go,
even want to bring him back next year, bro. Like,
you have
look,
no choice. You have no choice.
no,
He's under
BK,
bro,
no,
contract.
BK,
listen.
no, BK,
You gotta get him
BK.
off
Listen,
the books
no,
and let him
I don't know.
retire,
yes,
bro.
You gotta find
no,
a taker for him. That's the whole
BK.
thing.
I know, no, but BK, listen, there's a new CBA we're under right now, which means expiring contracts that used to be nobody wants to do business with. His $40 million is actually a bargain for rebuilding teams. So the Nets could find something. But here's the thing: the Nets probably want to give away as little draft assets as possible to dump Simmons. So they may have to take somebody that has a similar history to him as far as injuries go, or somebody that's lower on the totem pole but still could provide valuable minutes somehow. So they have to find
At
it.
this point, John, I'm like, here, bro, listen. At this point, I'm like, who do you
No, but see,
blame?
my thing is, and listen, I'm not being like a Ben Simmons hyper here. I'm just looking at like all these players that have been injury riddled, man. I mean, these teams just don't get like Lonzo Ball. I mean, how long has it been? Almost 2 years, right? They
Can I be honest?
Going on
Yo,
3
BK,
years.
can I be honest with you, BK?
Yeah.
If Lonzo Ball don't come back next year and he can't stay healthy, he needs to retire. So it's not a Ben Simmons thing. It's if you can't play,
I agree
you
with
need
you.
to
What I'm
retire,
saying,
period.
Yeah, we agree with you, Harlem. He not
What
BK
I've
Hoop's not
seen
fighting
watching the
it.
NBA for a long time now, they just don't dump a player because he's actually hurt. You know, like I said,
but BK, there's a lot of different factors,
though, bro.
Yeah, but
bro,
BK,
Ben Simmons, hold on, John.
Klay Thompson, he hurt his ACL and he hurt his Achilles all in one
but
injury.
Klay Thompson, but prior to that, Klay Thompson won 3 championships. Klay Thompson was playing. Klay Thompson don't have like
bro.
hold
on. BK Hoops ain't fighting you this one, bro. He just he's not fighting.
I know that. I'm just saying is the people that he's saying is injured, they don't have an injury history.
No.
Even like
Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. They've been with him for 3 back surgeries.
I know.
BK, listen, BK, but you got to understand something. These players that you're naming, they've actually played, bro. Ben Simmons hasn't played a full year in like 4 years, bro.
Yeah.
Michael Porter has, Kawhi Leonard has, Paul George has, Klay Thompson has.
No, but
Ben
even
Simmons hasn't played a full year, bro.
I remember Greg Oden back. Even like Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy was another one.
Greg Oden was coming out of
we
college.
gotta trade Brandon Roy because he was actually he was injury riddled. I'm just saying. I'm not saying me.
Listen,
I'm just telling you how the league how
you know
they
why?
are in the NBA.
Because Brandon
what
Roy,
I'm saying,
he actually
they're not looking to get rid of players because they hurt.
Yeah, you know why? You know why, bro? Because sometimes let me tell you how this goes. If John is an NBA player, right? John might want to play, right? But he's physically incapable of playing, right? Say I'm the general manager. I might actually want John. But the reality of it is, bro, is I have to save John from himself. You understand what I'm saying? Because John is never going to come to that reality. Bro, it's time. He's 27 years old. He's still a young guy. So that reality is not. Hold on. Listen though. So that reality is not a reality to Ben because he's not in his late 30s. He's only 27. But Sean Marks and Joe Tsai, they have to basically say, yo, Ben, it's time. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is he might not say it, but somebody got to save him from himself. Like, Ben, look, bro, you can't play. You haven't played a full season in 4 years. We like you, bro.
They did that last season. He tried to come back, and
that's
they just shut him
to
down
say.
for the rest of the year.
He can't do it, bro. That's why somebody got to tell him, Ben, maybe it's
they
time.
did. No, listen, they did when Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson came over here. I mean, that's what they did. They shut him down.
BK. I'm talking about retiring, bro.
No, but BK, that's up to him, man.
I know, but BK, you know why those big moves don't happen?
He came back this year and he couldn't play a full year.
I know, but
like
BK,
Brandon Roy, he retired.
No, listen, Harlem. I agree with you. I'm just telling you how these guys in the NBA actually did.
No, but listen, you know why BK brings that up is here's the thing: we're in a new era. This is more of a players' league than it used to be a management league.
That's crazy.
And that's a problem because here's the thing: some of these guys do have pull because of championship resumes, because of their connections. But here's the difference with Ben Simmons: he doesn't have the connections, he doesn't have the resume, championship resume, and he doesn't have I guess, the support of guys in the league that want to
Listen,
play
as
with him.
long as you have a resume, like you're a number one pick,
But
and you
but
get hurt, like look at like
but it's
Zion.
not.
They're
But
not
it's not a
looking. I'm
stacked
just
resume.
because with Zion, I mean, he doesn't want to be there, and he's letting his weight go. I would have
Right,
got
right,
rid of him a
right.
long
But
time
BK,
ago. He's getting hurt, but I'm just telling you how these
yeah,
general
no,
managers actually think.
I know, but you heard what I said though. Some players have pull, but Ben Simmons, honestly, he has zero pull with me and a lot of people in this league. Just given the fact that he can't do it right now, and you have, and that's where executive decisions come in place, like Harlem is saying, and Sean and Joe, they have to decide what their futures are.
I haven't seen it over the last 20-something years.
But
I
it's
haven't
the
seen
smarter
it.
thing to do.
BK,
It's the smarter thing to do.
BK,
hold on.
all I'm saying, bro.
Ivan agrees with me. Ivan agrees with me.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
agree
saying
with you,
it's
BK.
not me, Harlem. I'm not saying how I feel. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just telling you how like these NBA general managers actually think.
Right.
You know,
But Ben has zero pull right now, as far as I'm
debating you,
concerned.
Harlem. Okay, so hold on. I want to say this. It's like the thing is, we all know this is what makes me feel about Ben Simmons. It's like no league will invest in him with the money he's making now, man. If he does play, bro,
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
And the thing is too, it's not like a Durant being injured. It's not like a Kawhi Leonard being injured. It's not like a Paul George being injured. You know, you wait for these players. Ben Simmons had not give you nothing to wait for, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have the pull.
But the thing is, though, Ivan, you gotta take this. Ivan, you gotta take this into fucking consideration, right? Like Ben Simmons, because of what BK said with the All Stars and all that, he might not want to take $6.6 million, right? But that might be all these people offer. Now you got a conflict of interest. So that's what I'm trying to say. As a GM, bro, I'm not giving you more than that, bro. And I'm
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Knows that. So hold on.
If I'm an owner,
before you go,
I'm not even paying him, bro.
Yeah, I think he knows that. That's why I really do believe. I don't know too much about basketball or like things like that, but this is my bet. I think Ben Simmons didn't want to play no more. I think he wanted to sit out like Alonzo Ball. But my theory, I could be wrong. I think his agent forced him because of the money. Agent was like, "Yo, go play, bro. You got to show them your skills. You got to show them your value."
It's gonna come out though, bro. It's gonna come out. Everything in the dark gonna come out.
Yeah.
So
I think
when the season is done, we gonna find out the truth.
Ivan, I keep saying this. I also say mentality plays a big thing. I just think Ben Simmons, if he has any type of injury, given the fact that his legs and his back are very connected, he's just not going to push it. But some guys who have lesser known injuries, they'll push through it because they're competitors. I just think Ben Simmons' body is not coming up with his words. It's not coming to equal his words. And unfortunately, after then, you have to make an executive decision. The decision is we have to part ways. Yeah.
So Adar SL said it was a crazy take to say Ben should retire. He said D Rose didn't. All right. Well, the difference between Ben and D Rose came back and played, bro. We're talking about somebody that hasn't played a full year in 4 years.
This is what me and Harlem was saying, though. A lot of y'all so quick to talk, though. Look at the position that D Rose is playing now, though. He's not playing the same position he did when he first started. D Rose was
but
D Rose was the hold on. I'm just saying that
he played though. He's playing.
Get paid less. D Rose was the John Morant of this era now, of the old era. People could quick.
Yo, bro. But the thing is like, it's not crazy when somebody hasn't played. D Rose came back and played. Ben Simmons bro. I keep saying this. In 4 years, Ben Simmons hasn't played a full year of basketball. That means a lot, bro. Kawhi Leonard was hurt last year. Remember?
Yeah, correct.
Kawhi Leonard has, for the most part, Kawhi Leonard has played this whole year, bro. He's played like 90% of this year.
And performing amazing too, Harlem.
Right.
Yeah, look how many years it took just to get Kawhi to this point. And same thing with Zion.
BK,
I mean, Zion is like
Kawhi, yo, bro.
But Kawhi already had his championships,
wait.
No, it doesn't matter. It's a human being, man. It just
right.
No.
Look, that's true. D Rose actually did miss 4 years, I think. Yeah.
No, he didn't miss no 4 years without playing. Bro, we're talking about Ben Simmons hasn't played a full year. It's a difference, BK, if somebody's injured for a couple months and then they come back. Ben Simmons has not played a full year since that Atlanta series, bro. We talking about a full year consecutively. He has not done that, bro. He only played, he played 6 games in the beginning of this season, right? Then he was out like 40 games. Then he came back, played like 4 games, and now he's out again, bro. We talking
And
about in 4 years, bro.
Harlem. And the biggest thing that we haven't even talked about is the fact that he's missed 8 straight playoff games and the 2 Hawks games, which I will count as like play-in type games. Ben hasn't been there for 1 game where everything matters, and that is a huge
What's the report,
red
John?
flag.
Is he coming back, bro? What's the report? Is he coming back this season or what?
The report, like me and Ivan said weeks ago, is that they should shut him down because he's not healthy. He's not healthy.
No. Like right now, what's the report? Is he coming back?
They said not what you're saying.
No, they said he's questionable with a back impingement issue, the same issue that kept him out for 3 months, which surmises
for the next game.
He's not coming back. He's not coming back for it. I'm not betting money on it. But
hold on. But even with, let's say Ben Simmons, let's say whatever, Ben Simmons should just sit out. Like he should have been sit out, bro. I don't know why he did all of that. Was the thing. Even Sean Barkley went on air to say, "Yo, why you talking about stuff that you can't do? Just sit out." He should have been like, "Yo, I can't play. I got this bad injury or whatever." But
that's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody is too worried about but like people gonna criticize him, bro. It's my health. I don't give a shit who gonna criticize me. If I can't play, I can't play. So that's why I always tell BK, bro. If you hurt and you play, I'm judging you because you was out there. If you can't play, bro, say you can't play. So therefore, can't nobody say nothing about you.
But Harlem, there's another problem too that comes in this league. A lot of people talk, and here's the thing: paranoia, egos, it all happens. Everybody has an opinion about Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons probably has felt that for years now. And some people said he made up the mental illness, he made up the injuries. It's like at the end of the day, Ben tries to prove it, but also his body is just not matching up with what his words are, and you just see it as plain as day right now.
I came on this panel a couple weeks ago, and I said loud and clear, I said, yo, Ben Simmons is hurt. I can see when he run up and down the court, his back looks stiff. That's exactly what I said. And now here we go with the nerve impingement. You could tell, bro, his back is stiff. Now, to Ivan's point, it's possible that could be, a thing like, hey, you got to play for this money. But the thing is right? So I get the whole you got to play for a new contract, but then it's like, let's be honest. If you can't perform, you're just making yourself look worse.
Yeah, but you know, these things are grimy though. For example, Harlem, let's say you was my agent, bro. You know my contract is coming up. You know these people care. They don't care about Ben Simmons' health. They care about they probably just care about this man money. Like, yo, you gotta hoop, or you're not gonna make no money. You're not gonna be in the league.
But guess what? At the end of the day, if you my agent, right?
Yeah,
you got to think about your player because you don't get paid unless your player performs. That's how you get paid. I mean, you could go to somebody else, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? If you've been rocking with him getting paid,
you're right, Harlem. But look at these agents, right? When Durant sit out, Durant did not come back. He took a while. Kawhi Leonard took a while. Lonzo Ball took. So some agents just be caring about money more because the Ben Simmons thing never made sense to me. It never made
and he was with Clutch Sports, you know that, right?
Ivan, we also connected on this opening point, which is the organization should take a lot of blame for Ben Simmons' performance too. Because here's the thing: what did they want to do this year? They wanted Ben Simmons to be the only option on running this offense when he was still unhealthy. And when he went down after 6 games, his team collapsed. And that's on the organization. They should say we put too much on this guy's case. We knew probably he was unhealthy, but we still wanted him to do everything for this team as far as playmaking goes. And it's a lot of accountability that hasn't been taken yet. And like one of you said, it's all going to come out eventually. But this is awful for this organization.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. My thing with Ben Simmons is because to this organization, we got to admit, it took care of Durant for the most part.
Yeah, it took care of him like nobody else.
It took care of Durant. But so I was like, yo, my only thing is Ben Simmons had to have been lying to them. Because he probably tried to play, just for that. That's the only thing that makes sense for me. Because next year,
I can't really hold on, yo. I disagree with that, Ivan. I can't say that he lied to them. It's the medical staff job, bro. Because the medical staff, if they just found out he got a back impingement, the medical staff is the only ones who could clear him. So he can't play unless they clear him. So even if he wanted to play, the medical staff knows if he hurt or not. So that's really on them, bro.
Harlem, if they didn't approve of his medical, the trade wouldn't have happened, right? So why did it happen?
Now, I'm gonna
No,
tell y'all
Seth
something
Curry.
else.
They knew Seth Curry was actually had that before he came to the Brooklyn Nets. 1 month
I'm gonna
prior
tell
to
y'all
him
something
coming,
else
he
though.
actually hurt his ankle. He had an ankle injury which required off-season surgery. So they
No,
knew
I'm
Right.
just saying in general, bro. You can't play unless you cleared. I'm gonna give you another weird fun fact. Y'all remember when your man Kawhi Leonard was injured on the Spurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember he was injured and the medical staff said he was cleared to come back and he didn't come back. And then
Right.
everybody on his team was like, yo, if the staff said that you could come back, why you didn't come back? And he wasn't talking. His uncle was his spokesperson or something, or his agent. And if y'all paid attention, the uncle kept saying, Kawhi said he don't feel like he's ready to come back yet.
Right.
So even though the
Yeah.
staff cleared him, he kept saying, yo, I'm not ready to come back. I don't feel good yet in my body to come back. So sometimes you could be cleared to come back, but if you don't feel good to come back, you don't have to come back. So he went to go get a second
That's right. You're
opinion
right. Yeah.
from another team doctor. You know what I'm saying? So he left to go to another doctor in another city. Yo, bro, listen.
But you
Your
know,
body is your body. You know how you feel, bro.
yo,
Nobody can
Harlem,
dictate
great
to you how
point,
you
bro.
feel.
Great point.
Right.
I
Right.
I want to add to that because Harlem make a good
Good.
point. Carmelo Anthony said, and I want to because a lot of these things they're right, man. I mean, Ben Simmons hear what we say, so I know that's probably peer because Carmelo said he was not because Carmelo Anthony was saying that he was playing for the Knicks and he felt peer pressure and Mikal Bridges. With this, what he was talking to Mikal Bridges. He said,
By
"Man,
the
I felt
Knicks?
I didn't want to let the Knicks down. Like I played injured
Or
when I shouldn't have, and
that's
it's a lot of
crazy.
pressure, bro. Because you be hearing people. Imagine somebody talking spicy online. You be like, yo, I want to
Yeah,
go
right.
out there and shut him up. Like and you just
Yeah,
can't do
right.
nothing. I can only
Yeah,
imagine Ben
right.
Simmons listening to me, Harlem roast him
Nah,
every night. You know what I mean? He probably
nah,
be like, yo, I want to go out there and
yeah,
prove Harlem and Ivan wrong. Like, shut him up. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
Yeah.
fact,
sometimes you
yeah,
can't. You know
yeah,
what I
fact,
mean? Like,
yeah,
But
fact.
yeah, but
yeah.
this goes.
That's a
But this
fact, though.
goes.
That's a fact, though.
Right, but this goes back to lack of trust as well to organization. But here's the thing: Cam Thomas and Kel Bridges, they should have been Plan B and Plan C this season. It felt like they never got the roles they were supposed to get on this team. It was Ben Simmons, and these guys just had to follow his lead. But if Mikal Bridges is what they want to build around, and Thomas is a core piece somehow, why didn't they get expanded roles? Because now we've had all this talk about why they're not good, why one should get traded over the other, but it's also like they never got their set roles to actually play well this season for most parts of the
Yeah,
season. So
and you know
really,
what's crazy?
yeah.
The more I listen about Sean Marks about y'all, and the more I learned that Sean Marks even said that was his idea, I feel
Hmm.
bad for Jock Vaughn, bro. Jock Mark was
Hmm.
controlling half of these things. Like, it's
If
really
I
Yeah.
could
Sean
be
Marks'
honest with
fault.
you,
The
bro,
more I learn,
Sean
it's,
Marks got to go. And Joe Tsai, he's next up.
You
yeah,
This
know what it?
team, this
You know
team
what
is
it?
a shit
Yeah.
show.
You know what it is? They don't have high
Oh,
basketball
for still.
IQs. Joe Tsai and Sean Marks. They don't have like
He's
that.
not
That
supposed
They
to. Joe
probably never
Tsai's the
played
owner. He's not
basketball,
supposed
yeah,
to.
bro.
but still, if you're an owner of a team, you're supposed to have some deep knowledge of how to run a team. He obviously didn't know how
But
to
that's
deal with.
why that's why you
Yeah,
hire a general manager, and
yeah,
because they're supposed to
right.
know all that. You can't know
Right,
everything.
but you heard what he
You got to
said.
delegate out
I know.
some
But
things.
right, but you heard what he said. He said, "I would not want to give Kyrie Irving what he wants when he's not willing to play ball with us." He said, "I'd rather have a team that plays their butts off and wins 30 games a year
And
or something
lose.
like that."
Yeah,
And
I mean
this
that's
season,
not.
it didn't happen. Right, but this season it didn't happen. His words mean nothing because this team was poorly constructed. Like it's been a struggle just to get to
One
20
second,
wins.
1 second. Really, SL? Why Cy has to go? Really? Okay.
Yo,
But
is that even a real
SL's on
question, bro?
something different tonight. Yo, SL,
That was his real
pop
question
on
right there, man.
pop on the panel,
I
bro.
was
Come
yeah,
being
on,
funny.
so
I'm
come
saying, is
join
that a
us.
real
yo,
question, bro? It
good,
can't
yo,
be.
because you could be. You know what's crazy that people don't notice that. Hold on, I want to say something too. And I think Harlem
Shy
said this before,
definitely got to go.
and I think Harlem said this before, and I agree with him. So the thing is,
Good.
when we come to this, man, and I know this because I have a YouTube channel too, and the
You
thing that,
do?
yeah,
I didn't know
thing,
that. Oh,
no,
cool.
the thing that I learned is too, all these conversations that we have debating back and forth is very healthy for BK Hoops to like
Mm.
grow. So I like hearing people opinions. Of course, I get competitive even with debating, but don't take it personal, man. We all just here to put our points
I
And we can
it's
be,
never
and we all
personal.
can be wrong. I've been wrong
I,
plenty of times in my life. We're not predictors. So
It's never personal,
Oh,
bro.
Ivan, I enjoy this with you guys. Like before I found this podcast, I didn't know how to actually talk about the game with other people because most people don't want to talk about it. They just want to see it. So when I met you guys, it really just opened up my horizons, allowed me to do something I enjoy doing. So I'm just glad to
I
join the
just want to
floor with
say
you
this
guys.
one thing,
And it's been
bro.
an honor for sure.
BK, you've
yo.
been ducking smoke, bro. And
Oh yeah.
when we
What
was
you talking
talking,
about with
yo,
Breezy in the comment section?
yo,
What were you
yo, yo,
talking about?
bro, listen, man. Breezy pulled up to the podcast. You forgot the other day when he pulled up and was like, "Hey, yo, BK, you be talking crazy. I want to debate you." You never responded, bro.
He
What's
clicked
going
off
on?
himself. I don't kick anybody off. I mean, he left.
yeah, no,
No,
but
no,
BK Hoops go to his panel too, though. He did, but he went
no,
there
no,
for
no, no, no,
debating.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is, he said he wanted to debate you. I never
About
heard you
what?
respond though, because he
Debate
I
feel
me
care
like
about
about
your
what?
Cam
takes be
Thomas.
crazy.
Thomas. Big fan,
Yeah.
yo, Breezy. If you listening, bro, you a Cam Thomas Glazer, bro. He's a Cam Thomas fan. He
I'm
won't
not.
admit it. He's a
Listen,
Cam. He
I'm not.
he
Listen.
like
If
Cam
I was
Thomas.
to hate on Cam Thomas, I would say something funny about him and call him stupid. No, I'm just listen. I'm just saying in
Damn,
terms
call
of
him
his
stupid, bro. That's
size.
crazy, bro.
I like CT. I like Cam Thomas. It's just
You don't like
you
Cam
look at
Thomas, bro.
Donovan
Stop.
Mitchell, you look at
Yo,
other guys his size and the athleticism. It's like damn.
I got a
You
question
know,
for you, right? All right. So look, so right now I'm watching the Suns and OKC, right? And they asked Anthony Edwards. They was like, "Yo, who you feel like is the best player?" It was out of him, SGA, and I think Luca. And Ant said, "Yo, I think I'm the best, right?" I got to tell you something, BK. And I told John this earlier. Looking at the Thunder, bro, if the Thunder could get like a Kevin Durant next year, hypothetically, because like Phoenix is nasty. I don't think that they gonna do anything. But if they could get like a KD on OKC, bro, they winning it all. All the
Man,
way, bro.
I,
SGA, he is a problem, bro.
I tell you, I don't know how Bradley
He a
Beal is going to
problem,
make.
bro.
I don't know how Bradley Beal is going to make $50 million when he's been injured for like 4 years straight.
Mm.
Like I don't know how that guy got $50 million. That is a new trick. I don't think anybody's going to learn for a while, man. Like this is unreal.
I don't think, bro. I don't think Bradley Beal. He's not bad.
Yeah, well, he hasn't been good.
No.
Barely.
Like he's washed up to me, but at the same time, he only looked washed to me because of Phoenix. If you look at Phoenix, right, Devin Booker takes 30 shots a game. Kevin Durant takes 30 shots a game.
Right.
I don't know why Bill went there because, bro, you're not about to shoot as much as them. So if you look at Phoenix,
yeah,
a lot of games he looks disengaged. So he should have went somewhere like Brooklyn would have been a good fit for him because he would have actually shot the ball. Like you gotta go places where you're gonna get shots and opportunities, bro. Like Phoenix, like bro, you got Kevin Durant and Booker. You're not shooting over.
Well, KD wanted him.
That's why Royce O'Neal fit there well, because Royce O'Neal is killing it there. Like
he's
a spot a shooter.
Well, Harlem. KD apparently wanted Bradley Beal over Chris Paul, and I'm just like, why? When Chris Paul has been there for a while, and you guys just learned how to play together. It's just that's a bad move. Kevin Durant is not a GM. Like he's just not.
If I could be honest with you, bro, like listen, right now, the top 3 teams in the West, bro, like listen, even though the Warriors got their ass whipped, bro, by 52, I still got like, and this is not gonna be a hot take for none of y'all, cause like y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I still got Golden State winning the championship, bro. As crazy as that sound, because when you got people like Curry and Thompson that can light it up at any moment, bro, they never out the game. So yeah, they got their ass whipped, but this ain't the playoffs neither though.
Nah, bro, you're not taking into consideration.
I'm just gonna leave it as that.
Wiggins ain't coming back, bro, for personal reasons. That big Wiggins
It's all good,
loss, bro. Without Wiggins,
look,
they finished, bro. No. The thing is, it have nothing to do with it doesn't have to do anything with shooting or nothing. It's like they don't have no size. Wiggins is needed, bro. Wiggins is.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. I done seen Golden State do unthinkable things. But with that being said, right, outside of Golden State, Timberwolves, OKC, and Denver are like who I got as or possibly winning the championship.
I got
Okay,
OKC winning. I got
OKC, OKC's a dark horse. I keep hearing people saying that like teams like Lakers, they hope to win a play-in and face it. I'm just like, really? You want to face one of the youngest, most skilled teams with a guy who's had over 30 plus point games this season? Like, that's just crazy. Like some of these older vets, you may be careful what you wish it for. You gotta be careful what you wish it for, because LeBron,
Hey, can I
you
say
think you
something,
can beat
bro? Listen,
SGA in a
I'm gonna say something
one-on-one?
crazy. Yo, look, it's crazy that he said drug test me, right? Shout out to SL. But listen to this, right? I'm gonna tell you why that's funny. They had a poll up, right? And I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy. They said, who's the best top two duos, right? It was Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Dame Lillard and Giannis, Devin Booker, KD, and Tatum and Brown, right? So you know how they be having these little surveys on YouTube and shit, right? So Steph Curry and them was like last, right? Now, how can anybody with a brain put Steph Curry and Klay Thompson last when they the only duo that got 4 championships? How can anybody make that make sense to me?
Well, you always said the past doesn't matter, Harlem, right?
No. We're talking about championships, though. We're not talking about All-Star games. We're talking about rings,
Ben
bro.
Simmons accolades. You don't really care about that. You saying it's the past.
That's an All-Star game, bro. These guys have 4 rings, bro.
Right. It's not about the championships. I just think that it's the depth.
What you
with
mean
the
it's
word.
not about the championships?
No,
you play for championships.
No.
John.
I'm just saying. I'm saying they're not judging the team because of what they've done. It's their depth this season. I think outside of Curry, Thompson, and Draymond, there's thin options with who can step up, be that 4th, 5th, 6th option for this team. That's something that this team has a problem with right now.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna ask SL a question.
Okay.
Do y'all feel like, and this is just a yes or no, do y'all feel like the Celtics have a better chance to win a championship this year than Golden State? Yes or no? Just yes or no?
Yes, 100,000%, man.
Now, okay, cool. I'm glad y'all said that. You want to hear my rebuttal? Wasn't Boston the best team last year? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't they get their ass beat by the Heat last year? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, so that best team in the league shit don't mean nothing. I'm just putting that out there, bro.
But who did they add this year, though? Who they add? They added one of the top-rated defenders, former champion Drew Holiday. Added one of the best big men, who's a cheat code, honestly, in Porzingis. Those 2 weapons, if they don't win with those 2 additions, the Celtics will never win with Tatum and Brown. And that is a fact to watch out for this playoff game series.
So Kristaps Porzingis, he can never really play, bro. He's like on and off, right? So I wouldn't really count him. Drew Holiday, he's a good pickup, bro. But I said it last year, and I'm gonna say it again this year. The Miami Heat. First of all, let me say this: the NBA is about matchup, right?
Yeah.
We can all see somebody whip somebody ass, right? And be like, "Yo, this team is great." And then you got that one motherfucker who ass you can't whip because they a bad matchup. So when you look at the Celtics in the playoffs, they whip everybody ass. But we all know the Miami Heat is their kryptonite. And I don't see that changing.
Well, my only thing with the Heat is they've been injured so much this season, which hasn't stopped them from winning a lot of games. But here's the thing: continuity, cohesion. You need that going to the playoffs. So my thing with Jimmy is he always turns up in the playoffs. But here's the thing: him and Bam Adebayo, them as a pair have not done it yet. Last year was their best chance to do it. So I don't know if they can get that close again.
Let's SL rebuttal to
Nah,
Harlem. Let's get back on
Yeah,
topic.
how you doing, guys? What's going on?
Doing good, man.
John is right.
What up, SL? What's good, SL? My guy. What's good?
What's good, Carl? Yo, why you GSW? Come on, my man. Just stop.
No.
Basically Thompson, what's his name? Draymond Green is looking washed up, and look at Wiggins. Wiggins was running a rap for Finals MVP. Look at him right now. He's heading in the game. And after that, who's playing out there for them? All that roster that won a championship, they not.
Yo, SL, I get that, right? And I'm not mad at that take. That's a good take. All I'm saying is, when it comes to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, you can never count those brothers out. That's all I'm saying.
That's a good take, Harlow.
Just like last year,
bro. Yeah.
That's all I'm
Right
saying.
now?
SL,
Right now.
that you could never. Yo, bro, listen. Again, when it comes to the playoffs, you cannot count. You cannot count them brothers out. Look, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a fun fact. Remember when they didn't make it to the playing? Draymond was hurt, Clay was hurt, Steph was by itself, and they didn't make it. All right, remember that, right? That was like 21. Then remember in 22, everybody was like, "Yo, Golden State done, like the dynasty over." And remember, Clay came back and they went all the way and won. So what I'm saying is, you can't count them brothers out. If you look at the Western Conference right now,
I will. Because you know what? Because you know what?
Hold on, listen. Listen, I'm gonna give you a fun fact, and then I'm gonna let you rebuttal. If you look at the Western Conference, and this is for you in the panel, name one team in the Western Conference outside of LeBron that got more playoff experience and more rings than Golden State.
Listen, it don't matter. One, they're older. Two, they
Denver.
don't have nobody to match up with Denver.
That does matter, yo, bro.
It
That
does.
does matter, bro.
Denver.
Who's gonna guard?
Phoenix having
Aaron
a-
Gordon?
Hold on.
Who's
Wait,
guarding
hold on.
No,
How many years Denver been making playoffs?
No,
How many years?
no.
How many years in a row did Denver make playoffs?
Listen to the question again.
And they got the same roster.
No. Listen to the question again, sir. I don't think you heard me. Who in the Western Conference has as much experience as Golden State? Denver has not been to the playoffs more than that current Golden State team. They don't have more
anybody
experience.
to match up.
They've been in the playoff last 5 years.
No. They have.
Denver been in the playoffs last 5 years.
No,
Yo, bro, Golden State been going to the playoffs since 2012. Bro. I'm talking about who has the most
Okay,
playoff experience.
and if you would finish, and if you would listen to, allow me to interrupt you at that point. Guess what?
Go ahead.
Guess why I don't believe in GSW? Because Father Time is undefeated, and they're all washed up right now. Besides Steph Curry, he's on another planet. That dude just can't shoot the light.
SL. My only disagreement is if they had the right depth, I'd say they'd still be competitive. But the thing is, you can't just win with them anymore. You need to have good depth. They don't have a fourth option,
and they don't have it.
They don't have a fifth option, which was Poole. Like they only have three options.
Who's their second best player? GSW. Who's their second best player right now?
No, it's not.
Wait.
Harlem.
No, John, that's not true, bro. Jonathan Kuminga is a great player. Jonathan Kuminga has stepped up.
He ain't ready for that playoff key. He ain't ready for that. He wasn't a part of the championship runs, and he wasn't part of the last championship they got. He just got. He was complaining about the playing time this season, and that's for the trade. You know why?
Listen.
Because
the playoffs is in April, right?
Right.
We gonna revisit this conversation.
It don't matter what's his name. He ain't ready for that playoff
channel, bro. Listen. I know it's a Brooklyn channel, BK, but sometimes you got to talk about other shit.
No. I told you I got another channel for that already. And then when people click on the video, they can Ben Simmons, and we're talking about other stuff.
And but you don't
BK, we can only talk about it for so long, my friend. We can only talk about it for so long. We're ready to move on.
No. I'm saying.
No, but come on, it's BK channel, though, bro. We gotta.
You know what I'm saying?
We're coming back, BK. We're coming back to Ben Simmons.
Wait. Here's a good segue. Considering we're talking about injuries tonight. I don't know if anybody saw the Knicks and Cavs game, but Jalen Brunson got a non-contact injury.
I watched that game too.
So my question is this: if Donovan Mitchell has to choose between two teams right now, does he want to go on the team that has a lot of injuries right now, or does he want to go on a team that at least has a core of guys that are healthy for the most part? Where do you guys think Donovan Mitchell's mindset would be?
John, you do this fantasy land every trade, bro.
Come on.
No, wait, no. It's a good thing to talk about. Why?
Yo, John, you know why? Because he don't know how Brooklyn team gonna look next year. It's not guaranteed Bridges gonna be back.
Right.
It's not guaranteed.
Right.
None of them guaranteed.
But look at the Knicks right now. They got Brunson, who's got a busted leg right now. And we got
Brunson ain't going nowhere.
And Hartenstein, he's not going to be back on the
leg, bro.
Yo, John, he does, dude. He can barely put weight on it.
Listen, John. I watched the game. The report is that he had a sore leg, bro. He will be okay. Jesus Christ!
Okay.
They gotta take it all right.
Yo, John, this is how you sound to me respectfully, bro. Like you see one bad thing, like LeBron James.
No.
So what do you think about
No.
LeBron James next year, man? You think he's gonna come to Brooklyn?
Ivan, I was just asking a question, man. Okay, and that's all I was doing, all right?
Yeah, no. I just feel you, bro. Just we gotta wait to see.
Listen,
You know what I mean? We don't know
it's-
what players.
I know.
doubt that
I'm on the
Donovan
phone.
Mitchell is gonna come.
I'm
I
on
mean,
the
Hey,
phone.
I could be wrong, man.
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
If Mikal Bridges have
You know
all
what?
these connections that people say, I could be wrong, man. We can see.
I'm just saying the
The
Knicks have
crazy-
a lot of injuries right now, and not to mention their centers. Robinson, that guy's got what? He's got something in his leg now. He's got what, pins or something in his leg now. And
Is he
Hartenstein, he's
coming
not
back
coming
this
back.
year? No.
He's gonna try, but I don't know if it's
Okay.
worth it. Guy's got metal in his leg now, so I don't know how effective that's gonna be on the court. He might be very limited.
Man,
Is Cam Thomas coming back tomorrow, bro? Or like you don't know?
I think
nah,
I
he's
don't think
out
so,
for the week, I guess. But you know how the Knicks gonna play it safe and all that stuff.
No,
They're
not the
playing
week.
the-
Not the week. I think as far as tomorrow goes, I don't think he's playing tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday. We'll see.
Yeah,
And they're not gonna play him on a back-to-backs, all that stuff. They're gonna
BK,
wait till
can I ask you a
what?
question?
Yo, go ahead, answer. Ask away.
So you remember when I told you I thought Philly was gonna beat Brooklyn, right? Did you see what they did to Dallas, bro, with their whole team? You think that the Nets is gonna beat Philly? Now, mind you, they beat Dallas with their whole roster, bro. Luka, Kyrie, all of them guys, and you think the Nets gonna beat them? And that's with no Embiid.
Yeah, but
I mean, it all depends on the matchups. We don't got nobody that really match up with Tobias Harris.
Tobias
Harris.
is not scaring anybody.
Yeah, we got
BK,
put Cam
Tobias
Johnson
isn't
on
scaring
it.
anybody,
He's
man.
doing good.
Cam
That guy's
Johnson,
He averaged 20
yo, bro,
points a
Cam
game.
Johnson is a
all right, when he was
liability,
with the
SL.
Clippers.
Stop
He
it,
can
bro.
score.
He don't got
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah, no, he can score. BK, he can score. It's just
Nah.
not worth the money he was given, man. That guy's making a whole bunch of money when he
Yo,
supposed to be like
SL,
third best
I'm
option
not gonna
right
lie.
now.
You got SL, you got
That's a
everybody
perfect option
hyped.
right there, man.
You got everybody hyped with just because of our 2 wins, bro. And you forgot, and you didn't mention the Orlando game, bro. I ain't gonna lie, SL. You really got everybody hyped right now.
Ivan, my only issue with you yesterday is you were my only issue with you. Wait, Ivan, my only thing with you yesterday is you were discrediting Mikal Bridges for making his own plays
bro.
in that Hawks game. You were saying that Johnson was setting him up, and I'm like, no, Mikal was.
No.
creating
I'm not
offense.
saying Johnson was set. I'm not saying that Johnson was setting him up. I said since Johnson played good,
Right.
it made the defense not only get on Mikal Bridges, not only lock in on Mikal Bridges, so it helped Mikal Bridges go
Right.
off because you don't have to get double teamed. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
This is the same shit that I've been saying, bro.
So thank you.
Hold on. This is the same shit I've been saying every stream, bro. That's why Cam got to start because he makes it easier for Mikal. Cam Johnson is not that threat.
Nah,
bro.
it's not.
My only issue,
bro.
Harlem. My only issue, Harlem.
That's every matchup, BK. If you watch basketball,
Mid-range
bro,
game.
Nah,
He puts. It feels like
SL, I got a question for you, SL. Who the best defender be guarding? Cam Thomas or Mikal Bridges?
I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
Bridges is a two-way player.
It be
You
both,
already
bro.
know
It be
Cam
both.
Thomas not really a defensive player at all.
No, hold on, no. Who's the best? I said, I'm gonna say it again, SL. Who's the best defender be guarding? Do they be guarding Cam Thomas or Mikal Bridges?
Both,
The best defender.
They be you know who they be guarding? They'll be guarding Cam Johnson most of the time because he will be parked at the 3-point line.
Bro,
Johnson,
SL, come on, brother. That's not, bro.
No, because
bro,
they
like,
hide
hold
it.
on, so,
The best player is
Come on,
being
bro.
hidden behind what's his name? Who don't what's
No,
Hold on.
so SL, listen, bro. Every time
let
we
me
play against
put it
defensive
this way.
team, like, okay, for
That's why I be
example,
wanting
right?
to talk about other shit, bro, because we just gonna go in circles. That's why I good to change up conversations. That's why I do that, BK, so we don't keep going back and forth, bro, and it goes nowhere.
No, you gotta
That's
understand
why,
when these notifications go out, not everybody's getting it all at one time, man. I'm looking at the numbers of people coming in.
I'm just saying, bro, we gonna keep going back and forth with Ben Simmons and all of these bums, bro.
You see the thing when Cam Thomas is in the starting lineup. What I was trying to say last night. What's his name? Cam Thomas puts Bridges and Cam Johnson out of the position, and he kind of the ball stopper because he don't understand the game, the he don't process the system fast enough and what's given to him at the same time. So
He's
it
been
takes a
doing
little
better.
that
Though
split.
you're not gonna give him credit for that.
No,
He's been
but
doing better.
see,
You
the
want to give him
whole
credit?
he's been doing better, but that's not good enough for us to win. We keep piling up them losses. And right now, with Schroeder, what's his name,
Yo,
Bridges,
bro,
and Cam Johnson,
we lose with Cam Johnson too, though, bro. You keep ignoring that fact like that's not happening.
Well, he was
yeah,
running
but
with injuries the
Cam
whole
Johnson
year,
was
man.
in
He had
and
the
out
hamstring
lineups
injury.
the same way like Cam Thomas because he was hurt for the most part. And why he wasn't productive because he was playing versus 4. And at the power forward position, he getting out muscled. They start leaning on him. They start putting pressure, and he can affect the game like that on the offensive side.
Like
and on the offensive side.
So, like I said last night, who played together more? Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges played together more, right?
Yeah.
So, BK, this is how we gonna end this, BK, right? Because I don't want to go over this all night. Can you look up the wins and losses when Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges played, please? Because I know that they played together more.
No, I did that before. I did that on like 10 streams ago. It was all
and the wins and the losses is what
Bridges, and then more losses with Cam Thomas, and No.
I'm not talking about Cam Thomas. I just said when Bridges and Cam Johnson's playing, do they have more wins together than losses? Scratch Cam Thomas. I'm just talking about Cam Johnson and Bridges. Do they have more wins together as a combination or more losses? That's all I want to know.
Let me see. I'm gonna end this in a couple of minutes. I plan on a long stream tonight because I gotta get up in the morning. But long stream definitely today. It's the next day after this.
Oh yeah.
Should I really even do this Memphis joint, man? Who cares, right?
Exactly. Hell no, because it's pointless.
Oh no,
you know what? Recap,
all right, so Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to redeem himself, man, against that horrid performance that he actually had against Nick Claxton.
Well, here's an idea, guys. Well, since Tuesday is Super Tuesday, why not do a double recap on Tuesday of the Memphis and the
what's it back to back?
The Philly game.
The games too.
I know, but we could do that. We could do like a double recap. We could do a quick recap of Memphis and then quickly on to the Philly game. We could do that too.
Shares.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges.
I do got a good record though. Without Cam Thomas, we 5-4 though. We 5-4.
My only worry is I feel that
without Cam Thomas.
Yeah, without Cam Thomas, we 5-4.
My only worry with Thomas taking the point is I feel like Mikal and Johnson don't know how to adapt to that. It feels like they just chuck threes and not do their mid-range.
They're out of position.
Well, they have to figure that out, even if Thomas is starting, because more likely he'll probably will come back to start. So then that needs to be figured out.
What if they lose to Memphis tomorrow, bro?
Can't be.
Harlan.
Can't have that mentality.
Harlan, you portraying me like a Cam Thomas hater. I'm not a Cam Thomas hater. I want him to play 30 minutes. I want him to close the games. But the whole thing about it, I'd rather start him from the bench. Let him start cooking versus less opponents.
Hey, can I tell you?
My only rebuttal with that is that my only rebuttal is that we look bad when he came off the bench, bro. That's my only rebuttal.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna give you one better than what Ivy just said. The Nets don't be in the game when he come off the bench. That's why he needs to start. Okay, cool.
That was earlier in the season.
Listen, right? So you're right. Against lower competition, it doesn't matter. But if you're talking about Philly, the Cavs, Boston, he has to be in there, bro.
He will be.
Cam Johnson don't have the don't have the offensive firepower, bro. You can't afford to bring him off the bench.
But we have to find out how it's gonna work on the alley, though.
Wait, Harlem. The only negative with starting Thomas is Ali will most likely take him out in positions where you'll probably say, yo, why did he take Thomas out when he should have left him in? Well, because he played a whole bunch of minutes. Like, that's the cause and effect. With who you start dictates who usually comes in for the starters at certain points.
But the crazy thing is when Ali do that, right? When Ali do that, y'all the same ones that come on here and say Ali a great coach. He's not a great coach.
Listen, Ivan's the one who said he wants to have Ali as the coach.
Yeah, that's why we're in this position.
Okay,
he's been here entire year.
He's not either, man, because he's losing right now, man. Even though he won 5 rings. I said, Pop, you need players, man. I mean, I don't care what type of coach you are. You don't have good players. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
man.
you need what's his name? Cohesiveness in all three levels: general manager,
Yo.
coaches, and the players. When you put that all together, only then you have a success as a
Excellent point,
franchise.
BK Hoops,
I-
bro. Here's the problem, BK. The Nets are not playing, in my opinion, they're not playing the right people, bro. They're forcing the wrong guys, right?
Not cool.
And people could say what they want to say. We've never seen Cam at the legit number one option. So nobody could really say, yo, this is how it would go. Hold on, listen.
I think we gave him all the reins, though.
Cam
He had plenty
Cam
of time. He
Thomas-
had plenty of touches when Ben
Bro,
was out.
Cam Thomas
They
was
plan
never.
on running the offense all through Ben Simmons and then let everybody play off of him.
Okay,
But when he
listen
went
to what I
down,
said.
him and Mikal
Listen
Bridges
to
was
what I
actually
said.
really the primary focal
Y'all
point.
don't listen, bro. Listen to what I said.
I heard
Cam
you, Harlem.
Thomas never had the opportunity
Yes, he
to
did.
be the number one. Oh my God, bro.
He
When,
did.
bro? When,
When Ben
bro?
Simmons got hurt,
When?
it was. He's
Well,
the
last
best-
month-
he's the best scorer on
last
the team,
month-
right? Harlem,
I'm listening,
he's
go
the
ahead.
best scorer on the
I'm
team,
listening.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like this. He gets plenty of touches on the Jacques Vaughn.
No, I'm
wanna go
talking
back and
about
look at the games?
no. I'm talking about being the number one option.
He
Where it's like
was.
from the. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. From the beginning of the game, all the way to the end, he has never been that. It always starts out where Cam Johnson passing
It
at the
depends
bridges.
on how
And-
different teams are defending
Bro,
him.
if
they
you
go
go
like
back-
boxing one,
yo, bro,
they wanna take
if you
Cam
watch
Thomas
Brooklyn,
out,
hold on,
he has
wait.
to give the rock up.
If you watch Brooklyn basketball, bro, if you watch basketball, there's no way that you're telling me that every game you watch, it didn't start off with Cam Johnson coming, passing the ball to
Right.
Bridges 4 fucking times,
They have
Bridges
a
shooting
thing
4
called
times.
scouting reports, man. They know that
Oh,
Cam
no.
Thomas is going to be that
So that-
focal
so
point.
that's
what
Hold
I'm
on,
trying
no.
to tell
I'm not
you,
saying that
BK.
in a negative way. Hold on,
No,
hold
no.
on.
Hold
I'm
up.
talking about different coaches.
Harlem, what didn't we just say? What didn't we just say when he was complaining to the what's his name, to Jacques Vaughn?
Oh.
Remember there was a
So you
report that came up.
Yeah. I'm listening.
What he was complaining about? You remember that?
He said that Ben Simmons was getting way too many plays to do, and they didn't get a lot of plays to do themselves. They didn't like that.
Ben
outside
Simmons
of that,
wasn't
but
there. He was hurt.
the
How you
role,
gonna blame-
the
how you
role,
gonna blame
and
Ben if
what's
he's not there?
That was what was reported,
The role
though. That
and
was what came out of the
hierarchy.
report.
John, he spoke about the roles and hierarchy because you have to know who's the option one, who's the option two, three.
Right.
That's what
They
he was
didn't have
complaining about.
And they didn't have
And
it.
what's his name? And Bridges was number one for the most part, and then they flipped it to what's his name, Cam Johnson. When Cam Johnson was
But Cam Johnson was hurt. He
Yo,
couldn't
hold on,
be
hold on,
no
hold on.
number one
oh,
guy.
not Cam
Okay,
Johnson,
hold
Cam
on,
Thomas.
hold on,
I mean,
hold on.
Cam Thomas was.
Hold on. I want to say something because we do have Schroeder now, so it's a different game.
Yes.
But let's go off of.
And we got different coach.
Hold on. But let's go off of okay. So when we played against the Timberwolves, right? Everybody know the Timberwolves one of the best teams, right?
Mhm.
And stuff like
Record-wise,
that.
yeah.
When we played against these competitive, great teams, Cam Thomas most of the time show up. Mikal Bridges most of the time disappears.
That's
Let's
what I'm
keep
trying
it
to tell
strong,
these guys, bro.
Well,
Cam,
what's but guys,
Cam
this-
Thomas, he never been. Oh, John, listen. Cam Thomas. So if you listen to what SL said, he just proved my point.
He's holding
I
his
did-
part on offense, but he ain't holding
No.
that part on defense. And
Wait,
what's
wait,
happening is
wait,
they
no,
put
no.
pressure on the other team's
No,
teammates,
yo,
and what they doing, they
wait.
start overcompensating.
Wait,
and
yo,
when the
wait,
overcompensation comes up,
wait.
that's put Cam Thomas. What's his name?
Hold on, SL.
He ain't doing
but
enough.
like,
He
that's
ain't
a goal.
have as much gravity.
Hold on.
3.7 assists is not enough.
No, hold on,
And that's
SL. I want to
so
say
bold,
one thing
though,
before y'all
SL.
continue. Hold on, I want to say one thing. SL, who you
Go
think
ahead.
is better? Because hold on, when we won with Cam Thomas, we played a whack team, right? The Grizzlies.
Not really. The what's his name?
which one is
Schedule
better?
was one of the
Hold on, this
strongest.
is why your point don't make sense to me. Which one is better?
What?
Orlando or Atlanta? Which one is better? Which team is better? Orlando, right?
Orlando didn't have
we lost 30 points. Hold on, we lost 30 points without Cam Thomas.
But it's also you gotta look at the what's his name at the matchup point. No, but the matchup point. They match up just a little better than us.
And Cam Johnson
With us.
started, brother.
And we
Cam
match up
Johnson
better.
started.
Yo, bro.
No, but
What I'm trying to tell
again,
you
the
is,
matchups.
Yo, SL, listen though, right? So you just said
Right.
Cam Thomas is a liability on defense, right?
Exactly.
Mikal
He
Bridges,
is.
hold on, listen. When Mikal Bridges came over here from Phoenix, he was supposed to be one of the best
Two-way
defensive players. Right. When he got to the Nets, Mikal Bridges has been getting cooked all year, bro. So stop it. Let's not
Right,
act
but-
like he's been all.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on,
he ain't no
hold on.
liability
Hold
the
on,
way
I'll let
Cam
y'all
Thomas
talk.
is.
Hold on, I'll let y'all talk. You see, and now you painting narratives though, right? Because it's always, you see, what you guys do is y'all come on here and y'all criticize Cam Thomas, right? This is what I don't like about y'all. Y'all criticize Cam Thomas, but y'all never say what he do good. Then when we point out what he do,
I
hold
think
on,
we
yo,
said
John,
what
hold
he
on,
does
Outside
good.
of
We said
scoring,
that.
what
Hold on,
else he
John.
do good though?
I've noted what Thomas has done
Hold on,
good.
let me
and you can
finish.
check the stream.
Let me finish,
I've
right?
noted.
When he does do good, y'all don't say that he do good. Then y'all come on here and y'all praise Bridges and y'all praise Cam Johnson,
Yeah.
right?
Didn't
For
you
what they
hear
do
me?
good.
Didn't you hear
Hold
me
on.
debating with the BK about the Cam Thomas and why he have to score? Didn't
No,
I?
no, no, no,
I was
no,
on
no,
the
no, right.
podcast.
I'm talking about Bridges and Cam Johnson. Y'all praise these guys, right? But they're not the best defensive players.
We
And to
wasn't
Ivan's
praising them.
point, they don't show up in big games.
Nobody
but y'all
was
don't never
praising them,
keep
man.
that.
We said,
But
I
y'all
said
don't
Cam
keep
Thomas,
the.
Cam Johnson was playing like
No,
trash.
listen. I'm
So
not
was Mikal
talking about
Harlem,
Cam
you
Thomas.
shift. Hold on. You shifted. Who's better player, Cam Thomas or Bridges? I said Bridges, absolutely,
No, I
because
didn't
he's
say
two-way
that.
player. And Cam
Wait,
Thomas.
guys.
No,
Guys, can I
no. Hold on,
can I just say this one point?
I
Can I
didn't
just say this
ask you
one
that.
point? You know what the
I even
problem?
asked you that.
Look, you guys know what the problem is. Why does it have to be one guy's better than the other? Because here's what happens: if Thomas gets the lead role, they would say Mikal did worse than him. If Mikal gets the lead role, they say Thomas did worse
Hold
than
on.
him.
No, I'm
Why
not
can't
saying
they?
that. My only thing
I know,
was
but why can't they both be
No,
succeeding?
I think
That's
no, I
like
think
what's
John,
not
the
getting
whole
sound
thing
out.
about it, for us to be successful, Cam Thomas have to score a lot. And I still stand
So
on
does
by that.
Mikal. So does
He have
Mikal.
to take 20 shots.
Yeah, so
Yes,
Mikal
and
Bridges.
Mikal too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the whole
SL Johnson. Hold on, SL Johnson. I agree with y'all.
depends on the
My
matchup,
only
man.
point is that Harlem makes a good point. Is that y'all keep saying the team plays better, but when they played Orlando, they look like boo boo.
They did.
That's my
I
only
called out
thing I'm
Mikal.
saying. It's a
Ivan,
different level.
Ivan. Wait,
Ivan, but I keep.
Wait, so 1 second. Ivan, I said that Mikal Bridges pulled a Ben Simmons. I said he had a crappy 4-point performance, man. Like I'm
like,
willing
but-
to acknowledge when he does bad, just like I'm willing to acknowledge when Thomas does good or bad.
I'm
Like
gonna say
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
bro.
always have to keep it fair.
I agree. I
You
agree,
have to
Johnson,
look
but
at
this is
Cam Thomas'
everything. Hold on,
efficiency.
but
You have
hold
to
on.
break down
Hold on,
his
hold on, hold
entire
on, yeah,
game.
hold on. My only problem is like when we win a couple games with a team that missing Trey. Even though I'm happy that we won, I debated Harlem about this. The only thing that me and Harlem finally disagree because we agree on everything else. I agree that I was happy that we won against the Hawks, but we forget we they didn't have Trey Young. And then y'all quick to forget. Y'all were like, "Oh, we don't need Thomas no more. He needs to come off the bench." And then y'all forget.
Like I said, they went.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I said you got it. After this, you got it. But you got it. I swear, bro. But y'all be like, "Oh, we beat the Hawks. We don't need Cam Thomas. Everybody playing good." But y'all forget how Orlando whooped us by 30, bro, and smacked the floor without.
And I answered that already, Ivan. I already answered that because listen, we just got new coach who's still playing with the rotation. They fixed the mistake that they had in Orlando, and what's his name?
So 2 days later, we fixed a mistake like that. 2 days later.
Now there's probably a lot more to come because right now
I don't know if you ever heard of that word. Adjustments.
it's a game of adjustments. Adjustments will be happening every time, every game.
Listen,
you ever heard of the word talent or skill?
Listen, we're not gonna go back and forth,
Orlando's
bro.
a better team
There
than
wasn't in that Orlando game. They wasn't moving the basketball.
Listen, bro.
Orlando is better coach team too.
Hold on. Let me say this. I promise you got it. Let me get. I have to rebuttal against BK Hoops. I get it, BK Hoops. I get it. So we lose to Celtics and we beat the Pistons the next game. It's adjustments. I get it.
Yo, listen.
Thank you.
Listen,
No,
listen.
the ball was actually moving, and those
Yeah,
two
I get it.
matter
So
is
we beat.
this.
So
Listen,
we
listen, bro,
improved it.
listen,
So
bro.
we can't beat the Celtics,
Listen.
but we can beat the Pistons.
The
That's
fact
basically
of
what
But
the matter
Celtics
is,
are
bro,
championship contender, though.
guys,
Come on,
guys,
there's a talent level.
But listen,
You're
but guys,
ignoring the talent level. Come on.
wait.
You're really gonna nitpick on that?
Harlem, you go first. You
One
go first,
microphone.
Harlem.
Listen, let me
one
just say this.
microphone.
You go first, Harlem.
The reality of it is this, fellas, right? It's pretty much we all divided. That's just what it is. Me and I even fuck with Cam Thomas. John Bkny and SL got more faith in Bridges. That's just what it is. Yo, Ivan,
Harlem,
hold on. Let me finish. Ivan, me and you are not changing their mind, bro.
Never
so
want
it
to
don't
change
make
your
sense to
mind.
go back and forth.
But my thing, hold on, my thing, Harlem. I'm
We
not
got
trying to
faith in
change them. I'm
Cam.
not trying to change their mind though, because my thing. This is what I'm trying to. Harlem, you right though. Me and you see the same way.
But
My
I'm
thing
just saying,
is that
bro,
I want
they
that.
don't
Hold on,
see
hold
it how
on.
we see it, so it don't make
No,
sense
no,
to keep
no.
going
We've
back
been
and forth.
over this a trillion
But-
times already. Cam Thomas is not going to go to any other team in the NBA and be a number one option. He's not.
He
that
actually
skilled.
can though. He actually can though.
We know
Yo,
he
bro,
cannot.
first of
But
all,
hold on. I don't
never
want to
gonna
lose.
be
I don't
better
want to
than
lose my
Donovan
point.
Mitchell.
I don't want
He's
to.
never
Hold
gonna
on,
be
BK
better than
hoops. Hold on,
Jamal
BK
Murray.
hoops. I don't want
and
to
that's what
lose.
I'm trying to. Yo,
BK hoops. Hold
Ivan,
on,
that's why I'm
BK. Hold on. I
saying
don't
don't
want to
go
lose
back
my.
and forth with these
Hold
guys
on, hold
because
on.
he's
I do
already
not. Hold on,
No,
y'all.
showed
Hold
that
on,
Harlem,
Cam
hold
because
on.
Thomas ain't good.
you thinking
Hold
in
on, hold
emotional
on, hold on,
range.
hold on, hold on.
I'm
It's not
thinking in
emotional.
logic.
Hold on, hold
Yo,
on.
stop
I'm just not
antagonizing.
sold on Mikal Bridges like you are, bro.
Go ahead,
Mikal Bridges
Ivan.
and
Go
Cam
ahead,
Johnson, I'm
Ivan.
not
Go
sold
ahead.
on.
I just want to hear what you're
I
gonna
can,
say.
I can
Hold
admit
on.
that with Mikal Bridges and Cam Thomas.
Bro,
You can't admit
BK
that
hoops, BK hoops. Yo,
with Cam
chill,
Thomas.
bro. I don't want to lose my point. My point is, bro, like Harlem said about the talent, you can't go all like I'm glad that we won. I'm glad that yes, it looked like we improving. And if you guys can be right, maybe Cam Thomas coming off the bench is better. But I do not want to go off of just these two games where another team just blew us up by 30. Did that make sense to y'all? It's
Yes,
only
No, it
two
didn't,
games.
bro.
That's
You
what I'm
gotta
saying.
give
But
it
hold
credit
on,
where
Orlando.
credit, bro. It
but
don't
that's
make
all
sense
I'm
for them.
saying.
That's
You
why they
have
keep
logic
doing
when y'all
this.
say
What I'm
something.
saying is
Orlando
Hold
is
on,
more
hold on,
talented. Ivan, listen.
hold on,
Ivan, listen. Orlando is more talented. Okay.
Let me finish.
you
Like,
can't
even
go
though I
Okay.
through
don't think
minutes,
the
man.
Warriors gonna win, Harlem has a good point why he believes in the Warriors because of their resume or whatever. We just
It
can't go
don't
by
matter. It's
we
about
can't. Hold
matchups.
on, bro. Hold
It does,
on.
yo, bro. They got 4
Bro, hold
championships. It
on,
do
hold
matter.
on. Even though I don't think
This
hold
guy
on.
be talking
You
crazy,
guys
bro.
cannot back up. It's like okay. It's like okay.
What?
It's like okay. It's like us being. Hold
Yo.
on. It's like us. Right, hold on. It's like us being a Celtic fan. The Celtics lose to Orlando, and then they beat Atlanta Hawks, and we gonna say, "Wow, this is the best lineup." They lost. They like,
No.
bro. They just lost to a better team and beat
Yo.
a losing team. That don't make no sense.
Yo.
Nah, but
Yo,
see
bro.
what the difference is? Those teams have established hierarchy. They got franchise players. They know how they build. They got system in place. What Detroit don't have is system in place.
Right,
What's his name? What Atlanta don't have right now is a system in place. Why you
right.
think they playing with the matchups with Murray and Trey Young?
Mm-hmm.
Because they can't feed them together. That's
Yep.
what the difference was. And
Yep.
right now, we just found out that Murray is not talented enough to go against what's his name, the Brooklyn Nets team. That all that supporting cast
So,
that
but hold on,
Atlanta has is not good enough. In Orlando, they
you losing,
actually
bro.
have good enough. What?
SL, everything you're
Well,
saying is correct, bro, but you're losing the point. So we lost to an A+ team, and we beat a
But
C-
you're not.
team.
I
Now
already
we hold on.
answered
Now we
that.
think
I
the
already
sample
answered
size
that
is
because
good.
we got new coach. This new coach is not Jack Vaughn. This new coach
Bro,
is
he's
what, five
bro,
games
hold
into.
on, bro,
he's
hold on.
bro, he's
I
Jack
agree.
Even though keep
SL,
being here entire
bro,
year,
he's Jack
bro,
he's not
Vaughn
Jack
too,
Vaughn.
hold
bro.
on, bro. You're losing the point. You're not listening,
Yo,
brother.
SL.
So
Kevin
hold
Alley
on. I'm
is
not
Jack
saying,
Vaughn
bro.
point 2, bro. That's all
But
he is,
I
bro.
I agree with
oh,
Ivan
hold
about
on, SL.
Yeah, I'm
listen,
listening.
Ivan,
SL,
hold on one second,
listen.
Ivan. Hold on, Ivan. I agree with you in Harlem in terms of the 2 Philadelphia wins. Like, all right, yeah, I agree. It's Atlanta. But the thing, all I'm saying is that in the Orlando game, you didn't see the constant ball movement and man movement. That I'm talking about the actual offensive
And players
scheme.
being in the
That's
positions.
all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And
It was
BK, let me
different
say something,
compared
BK.
to
Let me
Hold
Atlanta.
on.
rebuttal to
Before
that,
you go,
right?
Harlem, you got it
Wait.
next.
Now,
BK
let me
Hoop, you
rebuttal to
finally
that,
understand
BK.
what I'm saying. BK Hoop, thank
And
you
you
for
know why
understanding what
that
I'm
was,
saying. Now,
BK?
if I can see this more, if I can see these wins more, did not give you
And
guys
that's what
credit.
we're
So you get
asking.
what I'm saying? We didn't do it
Well,
against
good
Orlando.
competition.
That's what I'm saying.
BK, the reason you didn't see this against the Magic is because of what I've been telling you. Kevin Nolly not a good coach.
Harlem,
was
we didn't
not
win
bad
one.
too, man.
We
It
didn't
was a lot of
win
Listen,
one
isolated
good team
basketball.
this year.
Wait,
Entire year.
listen. If we
Kevin
didn't win,
Nolly-
listen.
Kevin
If we
Nolly
lose
is
to the
young,
winning teams,
Harlem,
it's not
Harlem,
going to be
Harlem.
something new.
Wait,
It's
SL,
it's us
wait.
doing regular.
Wait, listen,
He's
Harlem.
Jack
If
Vaughn too, SL.
Harlem, if we
I don't
didn't
know
win
what you don't get, bro.
Harlem, if we didn't win
Give
these
them
two
a
games,
minute, man.
Harlem, if we didn't win these 2 games, we would have nothing to talk about, man. It could have been about your narrative about Thomas. You know what? Thomas is there to
Exactly.
play with Mikal Johnson. Mikal Johnson are cutting it. But here's the thing: these were 2 games. If they didn't win them, they would have no control over how this season finishes out. You know what Mikal and Johnson did? They went back to what they
Hey,
were
can I
good
ask y'all
at
a question,
last
bro? I want
year.
to ask
Okay. No, but
John
listen,
and I want to ask SL a question, bro. I want to
I
ask
know-
all 4 of y'all a question.
I know, but Harlem, you see what I was
Right.
saying, man? I'm just saying that
Yes,
Mikal
no.
and Johnson
Yo, bro,
went back to
everything
what
that you
they were
said-
good at.
Yo,
Okay,
everything
now
you said, I agree with, John, right? But I just
Yeah.
want to ask this one question, and this goes for all of y'all. I don't give a shit if the Nets make it to the playoffs because they're not going nowhere. Y'all actually do. So let me ask y'all this question. If y'all know the Nets ain't going nowhere, why y'all care so much if they make it to the playoffs or not? Y'all
Man, that
know
would
they're
be
not beating
exciting for
Boston.
me,
Because-
bro.
because
to
we're
see
fans.
that.
We're
Actually, for
fans.
my show,
Uh,
I really
man.
care about it. You know what I'm
fans.
saying? For my
Uh,
podcast here, I really care about
No,
it.
no,
You know
I'm
what I'm
just, bro, because again, right? I'm not a fanboy, right? So the difference with me is I could like a team, but I'm realistic. I don't like to come and talk to people. Hold on, I don't like to talk to people that's not realistic. You have to separate realistic from Disney World, bro. You guys are in Disney World.
Harlem,
I think
Harlem.
the Nets is actually. Hold on, can I finish, John? You gotta stop
Hey,
cutting me off,
nobody,
bro.
who said they were winning a championship, Harlem?
No,
Nobody
no,
said anything like
no,
that.
because
I didn't say they
No,
are.
no, you're
right?
accusing us that you're accusing
No.
us of saying
Yo,
some,
bro, you
some
cut
stupid shit like
me
that.
off.
Nobody said
So
anything like that.
you
Yeah,
you
man.
cut me off, so you don't
It
hear
did
what I
kind of
said.
turn that way,
What
though.
I
I know
said-
exactly. I know
What I
the
said,
implication.
you
though.
don't.
Nobody
BK
said
got a
anything
point.
like that.
You don't know what I'm gonna say if you cut me off,
Let
bro.
him finish,
So
let him
don't-
finish,
so
let
don't
him finish.
assume.
Fucking
let him
Disneyland
finish.
and everything.
Wait,
Bro.
BK, let him finish. Let him finish.
Because you are in Disney World, bro.
No,
Y'all
no,
niggas
nobody
think that the
fucking said
Nets.
that I'm actually that this team is actually going to win a championship. What are you talking about, bro?
Did I ever? Wait. Did you ever hear me say that they was gonna win a
You
championship?
just called. You said we're living in La La Land and Disneyland. Oh, I mean, they make
Okay.
the play-in fine.
Okay. Hold on. Wait. That's what I said. I never said nothing about a championship. Meatball, what are you talking about? Okay,
No,
so if you shut up and let me
stop,
talk,
man. Stop.
You don't
They
comprehend
go
well,
into
BK. I
the
know
play.
that, bro. You
They
bought
go
it
into
on
the
you.
playoffs on having
That means you're thinking
expectations.
that
That's what you
we're
said. It's pretty
Because
much
you're
just
in
like
you're in fantasy world, bro. If you
How
shut
am I
up,
in fantasy world? I'm not
I'm
saying
gonna
that they're
tell
going to
you.
win a championship, yo.
I'm gonna
All-
tell
in fantasy
you.
world.
I'm gonna tell you if you shut up. You
All right,
see,
go ahead.
you
Go
already
ahead,
thinking I'm gonna say something I'm not. So you're in fantasy land because you think if they go to the playoffs, they're gonna do something. They're not beating Boston, bro. So what I'm saying to you
Nobody
is
said they won.
why.
Nobody's saying that though, Harlem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nobody.
man.
So what I'm saying, so what I'm saying is, so why are you so invested in the Nets making it to the playoffs if they're not gonna
Can
win?
I answer
Why
that,
you care
please?
so much?
Can I go first? Can
That's
I
what
answer
I'm
that?
saying, bro. God damn,
Why
bro, you
can't-
don't shut
Yo,
up, so you can't hear
Harlem,
what I'm saying.
Harlem, you know why I got expectations? You know why I got expectations?
Yo,
As a
BK, I
fan,
really bust
I
your
want to
ass
see
in
some
ball for real, bro.
continuity.
You talk
I
a
want
lot, bro.
something to be built
I really
up.
kill. Hold on, bro. I will really kill you on ball, BK, and we can put
No,
the
you're
bread
not.
up. I'll bust your ass.
Oh my
All right,
Bust
guys,
your ass,
let's
bro.
Come
chill.
on, man.
Let's
I will
chill.
really
Come
bust
on,
your ass,
guys.
bro.
I got
Come
more
on.
experience than you, man.
Yo,
Listen,
John, it's no
Harlem.
beef, bro. Relax. Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop with the sensitive shit. We talking basketball, bro. It ain't no beef shit. Y'all
No,
gotta chill with the.
I know, but Harlem,
Yo, bro,
Harlem,
we
you
talking
asked us a
basketball.
question.
Relax.
I know, but you asked the question. Listen, I'm as realistic as it gets. I'm already focused on next season. But you know what? This team has improved anything this season. And if they can prove that they can actually get to a play-in situation, you know what? Let's see what
And you never
happens.
know. I mean,
They'll actually
Yeah,
do
fine.
something maybe for themselves.
Some measuring stick.
Yeah,
Just
maybe
where
they
we
make
at.
progress. Maybe they'll make some progress. Like here's the thing: I care about progress. I don't care about fandom. I don't care about having a
Yeah, I
favorite
This was
over one player
evaluation
over
year.
another.
That's what I said
just
in the
care
last
about progress.
podcast. That's my expectation and that's my
Yeah.
hope. That's why I want to experiment with the lineups. If KMT have to take a hit, he's gonna have to take a hit. And guess what? In this offseason, I'll be the first one to ship Cam Thomas, even though I love him. I like him. You know why? Because
That's
if
fair,
opportunity
that's fair,
comes,
that's fair.
Trey Young and Brandon Ingram opportunity come up, we got assets to get them. I'll ship, and the first thing they're gonna ask, it's going to be young talent and the draft picks. Who's our young talent? Kim Thomas, Clowney, Whitehead. They gone. So we got to build through, what's his name? Through free agency and some second-round picks.
Right? You never know what can happen. A crazy
Yeah,
injury.
but my thing, the only thing I do,
But it's not
disagree-
guaranteed,
my
so we
thing-
gotta
SL.
measure where we at right now with the current players. If
SL.
we've been forced to go with the same lineups next year, it's gonna be a travesty. I'm still gonna call for the Sean Marks.
SL, I understand where you're coming from, but my thing is this is the only time, because when it goes to like the players, that's the only time I disagree with Harlem. But I agree with him most of the time. And what I mean by that is I prefer developing our players, man. We so quick to ship people out, bro.
Me too. Once the Houston called and said, "Listen, we got."
They don't have no draft. There's no incentive for them to actually not.
But when Houston called and said, "We want Bridges and what's his name, and we're giving you all the draft picks," why Sean Marks didn't take it? We had our chance.
I would have did that, bro.
And we
I would have done that too. I'm with Harlem. I would have done that too.
I'm pissed with that.
Hold
I
on,
think
SL.
y'all should have did that, bro.
SL,
We should have done that.
Go ahead,
Mikal
BK.
Bridges is a role player that could score between 20 and 40 something points on any given night. He dropped 38
No, he
points as a
can't,
role
bro.
player.
No, he can't, bro.
What
No,
are
he
you talking
can't. Yo, bro, stop tapping, bro. Stop
Harlem,
tapping, bro.
Harlem.
Bridges
Yo,
is
he
like
just
that.
fucking dropped 38 points.
Oh my
last year.
God, bro.
Harlem,
Bridges is not like that. He's not like
Yes.
that, bro. You tapping, bro.
38.
Mikal
Oh my
Bridges.
lord.
Harlem,
Oh my-
Harlem,
Against
he's
fucking
cheat. Harlem,
Hawks, my
Harlem. I
That's
know,
what
but he's
yo-
done it against them
Mikal
four
Bridges
times.
is nice.
Four
I
times
think
with
Mikal
Trey
Bridges
Young.
is nice.
Bro, cause you do some shit like that against the fucking Hawks.
Let's Harlem,
Man,
Mikal
this nigga a
Bridges.
clown, bro. Against
No,
Atlanta, bro.
no,
Come on,
what he-
come on,
what
BK.
BK
You gotta
what
do
B-
better, bro.
no.
You gotta do better, bro.
What
Go
B-
ahead,
what B-
Jay. Go ahead.
What BK's trying to say is Mikal, like we've all agreed, is at best a top 3 role player. He's
And
not
then you
a
about to
second.
come and you about
or
to
first.
co-sign that clown shit too, John. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, what?
Jesus
clown?
Christ.
Nah,
Oh
but
my
Mikal-
God.
These guys don't
Alright,
watch basketball.
Yeah, but Mikal
Yeah, I
Bridges
do.
is a legit top of 3 points.
Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Harlem, this fucking bum score 45, 45, 44, 42, 48, 38. Shut the fuck up, man. You don't even know what you're even talking about. He's not a bum.
They went to the
Against
finals
who?
with Mikal Bridges,
Against
though.
who, bro?
As a
Against
third.
points.
Against who, bro? The
Knicks,
bum-ass Hawks?
Celtics, 38
Against
points
who?
against the Celtics. How's he a fucking bum?
Bro, how many
Somebody
times he
doesn't
do that,
fucking
bro?
bum.
How many times he do
He
that?
scored 38
How
points.
many? Because you're
42
fucking
points.
bum, bro. He don't do that
Look
shit
at
all the
this
time.
shit. Look at this over here.
Yo, bro, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot, bro. You just
wins.
You just said, hold on, wait. You just said that he does this at any given time, bro. When? How many times has he done this?
I'm
my
showing
nigga?
you the fucking numbers right here.
How many times has he, yo, bro? How many times has he done this consistently,
45
DK?
points.
How many?
45 points.
How many times has he done this consistently, bro?
38,
Bro, how many
38.
times has he done this
What role
consistently?
players are you
How many
not?
times?
I'm not saying he's a superstar. I just said he's a
Oh
role
my!
player
So
that can
stop
give you
fucking talking
between.
like you're a superstar, bro. So stop
I
talking
didn't
like you're a
say-
superstar,
nigga,
bro.
what the fuck? I said he was a
He didn't say that.
player. Do you understand?
He's a good,
bro.
he's a good third option.
Hold on,
He's
we-
legit third
Like
option.
Harlem
bro,
said, we all just gonna disagree. We just gotta move
Yo,
on,
bro,
man.
yo, bro, y'all come up here, bro. Y'all
Nobody
come
said
up
he's
here,
a
bro. Y'all
all-star.
come up here.
I said
Yo,
this
bro, you just
numerous
sat here.
times. He's a role player, and the numbers show for itself. Look at these numbers over here.
So
Says he's
hold
actually
on,
come to the Nets.
wait. So if that's the case, then why you said, yo, bro, Mikal Bridges is a guy that could give you 25 to 45 points anytime he wants.
Look at
That's
the
not
numbers.
true.
I'm not saying he's going to do it every
Oh my!
game. I said
That's
on
what you
any
just
given
said,
night.
though.
you
Yo,
can.
bro, listen, bro. You said something that wasn't true and corrected you, bro. Just be
Harlem,
humble and say
the
you was wrong,
numbers
bro.
don't
He's not a
lie.
player.
It's right
He's not
here.
a player
Right
that's
here.
gonna
Look,
give you
look,
25 to 45 at will. All right,
I
man.
didn't say it will.
You
I
bugging
said
out.
at any given time he can.
I think Mikal and
No,
Thomas.
but
I think we can
that's
succeed
cap,
with
though,
both
BK.
of them.
He's not doing that. He's not doing
All
that
right.
at any given time, bro. He's not.
What you
If he
said,
was
John?
doing it at any given
I-
time, he would be
I'm
doing
trying
it a
to-
lot more than he did it.
I'm trying to say that
You
Mikal and
gotta
Thomas
stop with
can succeed.
this shit, bro. I gotta stop. bro.
Mikal and Thomas can succeed together, but they have to get better at playing together. Not just one guy sacrifices for the
Yeah,
others.
but
I
both
think
got
they've been improving
John,
together. though.
answer me one
It's
question.
absurd.
It depends on
Y'all
how
crazy,
different
bro.
defenses are actually
John-
like matching, like
No,
they're boxing one.
Y'all
Can I ask?
We're not going to
Yeah.
let.
Can I
them
ask
beat
John a
us.
question?
We're going to
Yes,
force somebody
yes.
else
Can
to beat us.
Yes,
John-
that's a
John-
question, please.
John, but listen,
Get me all
if
hyped
you
and
put put Cam, if you start Cam Thomas, right?
I don't care if you.
If you start Cam Thomas, he will be.
Bust your ass in board, bro. I'll bust your ass in board.
If you start Cam Thomas, he will be. He will be. What's his name? He will be playing shooting guard position, right? Because he can't play. What's his name? Point guard position, right? So the point guard out of the way because he's not playmaker, shooting guard. So that means you switching what's his name, Bridges to 3 as a shooting forward. Then you got what's his name, Cam Johnson as power forward, or Dorian Finney-Smith, right? So and then
I agree with your take.
BK. I promise you, bro. Don't force my hand, bro. I'll really kill you on ball. I agree with
your take that they moved Mikal and Johnson to the right positions, and that's why they play better. They played back to what they did last season.
Bro. I'm really from Harlem.
And the ball movement was better, though, right?
It was.
To your eye.
It was. It was 2 great games for sure.
And this is what.
Hold on, I got a question. I got a question for you. So,
kill you, bro.
See, I think the ball movement was bad when we beat the Memphis.
Somebody a bum that averages 22.
Yeah, because they're lesser competition, though. They got cheerleaders over there. We're gonna beat them.
All I'm saying, BK, is I don't have faith in his game. That's it, bro.
What? I'm not saying he.
I just don't have faith in him like that. That's it.
I'm not saying that he's a superstar player. I specifically said he is a role player that can actually, and look at the numbers that this role player can actually give you. Why you think teams all around the NBA want him?
And that's cool.
That's all I said. That's all I said.
My only thing to that, BK, is right. I just feel like he needs to show it more against good teams.
All right.
But he's not on that level. You're asking him to be a franchise.
Harlem. Then the same goes with Thomas. Then the same goes with Thomas. But wait. Then the same goes with Thomas.
Hold on.
No, I got
to
All right.
You just said that he's not a superstar or all-star player, so you can't ask him to give you this on like 8 out of 10 games.
Consistent basis.
That's why I said on
I can ask for that. You know
some games he can give you this.
Because right now, Kevin Nolly is making Mikal Bridges the number 1 option. So whether we know he's the real number 1 option or not,
actually do.
But that's not Mikal Bridges' fault. Harlem, that's not Mikal, what's his name, Bridges' fault. That goes directly at Sean Marks. That's not Bridges' fault at all.
It don't have to be his fault. But this is the position that he's in, right?
But BK just answered you. BK just answered you, and we already spoke about it. What's his name? Bridges staying number 1, and he ain't number 2 most likely.
Yeah,
when I just joined the what's his name podcast, I said from the door, I don't even think he's number 3. Because what's his name? I thought Drew Holiday is better than him.
Cool. So listen. So we're not gonna pick and choose, right? So listen to what you just said. You just said we shouldn't expect that of Mikal Bridges because he's not a number 1 option. So if that's
you
the
just
case,
said that too.
He was forced in that situation. He didn't like to be here.
Hold on.
He got traded.
So if that's the case,
great point.
So if that's the case, right? Then I don't want BK Hoops coming up here telling me he scored 38 on the Hawks. If you're gonna tell me he scored 38 on the Hawks,
yeah, but he's as a fan, he's singling out the positive side.
All right. Here's the truth.
Go ahead.
You guys want to rip the band-aids off? Mikal Bridges and Thomas, both of them aren't number 1 options. They aren't there yet. Both of them have strides to make. Okay, trying to say that one can be better than the other, that's total BS. As much as we could both say facts and cons about both of them have a long way to go. No, Harlem, you're wrong.
It's true.
No, can I be honest with you guys? You know what the problem is? No, wait. Thank you. Listen, this is the problem. Thomas, Mikal, none of them should feel entitled on this team. All of them have something to prove. They should never feel like I'm the number 1 option always. It should be I always got to work harder than I did the last day in the game. I got to be better than my last game. It should never just be one guy. But seriously, when you have one guy who's your number 1 option, they get complacent and they play crappy ass basketball.
Jonathan,
we need guys that are
the number 1 option. Some teams can run box and 1 where they say, you know what, Mikal, we ain't gonna let you do anything. Cam Thomas, we're not gonna let you do anything. We're gonna force somebody else to beat us.
It happens.
Exactly. It's called game plan, and what's the game plan for you? You gotta have to dance from there.
listen, both Mikal and Thomas have been defended well by opposing teams. You know why? Because most of the teams this season have been healthy. Most of the superstars have been available this season. That's why Mikal
And they
and
actually
Thomas'
got
numbers
coaching.
aren't good. There you go. It's as simple as
Yo,
that.
John.
Yeah,
It's as
thank you,
simple as that.
Real
John.
talk. Yeah.
I had to rip it down, man, because we're just BSing at this point. So
Yo,
I had to be
Exactly,
honest
you
about
just-
it,
You hear me,
man.
John?
Yo, man, big
Thank
fan
you, John.
Breezy.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Bring your scraggly ass on the show real quick. See, I'm about to go to sleep, man. I gotta be.
Oh,
No, wait, Harlem. What do you want to say? Wait,
Yo,
wait, Harlem. What do you want
BK
to
is
say?
about to
I'm
start
in a nice
another
mellow
go.
mood,
Wait,
man.
Oh my God.
Wait, guys. Yeah, Harlem.
So all I want to say is this, all right?
Mhm.
If BK is going to say that Mikal Bridges scored 38 points against the Hawks, all
Okay.
I'm saying is I need to see it against the Cavs. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying,
Right.
BK.
Okay.
If he
And
can
we
do it
have
against
to
the
see
Hawks,
it. We have to
he needs to do it
how
against better
the
competition.
defenses are playing him.
Right.
If you
Okay.
go
Yeah.
box
Bro,
to
listen,
one,
listen.
they ain't gonna be. Mikal ain't doing shit. Okay. All right.
Now, listen.
He's not doing
But
anything.
what I-
The same thing with Cam
that,
Thomas.
right. So that's what I'm telling you, BK. I'm telling you that when he plays against bum teams,
First Atlanta game, right? I think they went. Quinn Snyder went boxing one, and Cam Thomas didn't do anything. I mean, they were forcing the ball out of Cam Thomas'
Harlan,
hand.
please, can I explain you one thing? So we won't have to come back for that. Just my point of view. Because Cavs in an advantage and we in a disadvantage. What's his name? Cleveland built their roster pretty much organically. They built through the roster. They had Garland. They had Mobley. They just put what's his name? They just got traded for a couple pieces.
It
was more natural. It was Mobley and Garland, and after that they what's his name?
They made trades.
Brought up few pieces, and after that what's his name? And we just got traded. What's his name? KD, and got our pieces back. And this team is not constructed to what's his name to compete right now. That's what Sean Mark said. It's a evaluation process. It's going to be. And this is what Harlem. And this is my only thing with Harlem. Like, how you expect if our team is not better than Cavs, you expecting Bridges to drop 30 just because, and we still lose. So it's win-win for you anyway. But you're not looking at the position like as a fan, like myself. I want to see some progress. I want to see some continuity, some hope.
Right.
And right now, Ali gave me some continuity and hope.
Man, I don't want to hear continuity. Bring players.
It matters. Chemistry is what wins you championship.
Is like just go.
Continuity is a chemistry. If you don't.
Wait, BK, who would you want to bring in this summer in a trade? Like,
we can get like a look out of Aaron Gordon if he's available. He's not
available.
No, I mean he's a free agent. And
what about Wendell Carter Jr.? What about Wendell Carter Jr. if he's available? He was in rumors.
Yeah, I want not as a first. I want him as a first option, but like somebody like a Tobias Harris. I mean that's an upgrade at the 4 position right there. Somebody that can stretch the floor. I would say he's a first, man. I would
pop
say
up and cook
like
you,
a
BK.
last.
He ain't pop up. He ain't pop up and cook you yet. Nah.
Who?
Damn, I was waiting on it.
Breezy? Nah, he said no. Man, Breezy don't want none of this, man.
I thought you said you was gonna cook him, bro. What happened to that energy?
I told him to come on.
Breezy.
He just said no. Are you reading this?
No, but
he said no. Wilding, BK.
I said. He said I was wild.
Nah, BK has to go to Keith's podcast.
Bring his scraggly ass on here. I'm just joking around. Just try to get him to come on. Just try to.
You gotta have.
And he said, "No, we don't want the smoke. You don't want none of this."
Hey, yo, Breezy, you was talking like you was gonna smoke him, bro. You got to change your heart. Come on, Breezy, I was riding hard for you too. Oh, he said,
I think what Sean Marks has to do is go after Trey Young and hope what's his name.
Hell no, bro.
He's available.
Wemby,
and then another one. Listen, they got their draft picks, but we can give them more draft picks. And we got Phoenix draft picks, which can be like 26, 27. The swap. Look at that Phoenix team.
D, you already know Ben should retire, bro. Like that's what they should do.
The only problem with letting Trey go with Wemby's obviously going to take 10, 3, 30, 40, 50 leaps with him. But if he comes to the Nets, he makes Mikal, Johnson, Claxton, Thomas stays. He makes everybody. If Thomas stays 6-man and Trey, man, that'd be like 40.
Hey, can I ask
points
y'all a
night.
realistic question, bro?
Like
Right?
that could work.
No hate.
All right, last
No hate.
questions. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man.
All
Last
right.
questions.
No hate, no slander. What makes any of y'all think in y'all right mind? We already know that BK in Disneyland, but listen, what make y'all think in y'all right state of mind, bro, that anybody's coming to the Nets? As far as like how they, currently constructed right now.
Go ahead, John.
What makes y'all think?
I'm going after you.
Yeah, he goes. All right, Harlem. Listen, right now
Yes,
this
sir.
organization has a lot of things to figure out, but the one thing that they do have is a lot of draft picks, and they have contracts to trade to upgrade this team. Not saying they have to get 2 superstars this summer. Get 1 superstar, build with the core you got, and see where you are a year from now when free agency hits, and you can sign a big-time player. If this is what their window is, that's the realistic route they can go right now, unless they feel like this team is not good enough and they want to do a rebuild, a longer rebuild, then Thomas, he gets to go up more in this hierarchy and actually get a legitimate chance to lead this team. But everything is still fluid right now until we see what happens this summer. That is the fairest assessment I can give right now of what happens with this team and other teams right now.
And what I'm gonna just add up to that is the fact that we the biggest market and we got the owner who's willing to spend. The market matters. You think they're really excited to go to San Antonio, New Orleans, Orlando, or some other place like that? Or you can, as a young millionaire, you want to be in New York? That's a difference. Market
let me ask the Monsters question over here, man. I mean, I'd rather get like a Donovan. I mean, I'll take Trey Young, but I'd rather get a Donovan Mitchell. He defends better. He puts more pressure on the defense. He's an above the rim player. I'd rather get him, really, honestly.
Trey Young?
No, I mean,
you do know that Trey Young's faster than him, right?
Trey Young. Huh?
You do know that Trey Young is faster, right? And can get to the rim quicker. I'm just saying.
He's not better than Donovan Mitchell?
He is for every category.
Stop it. Yes, he is.
He's top 10 scorer, and he's what's his name?
Yes, he is.
Top 2 assist.
Donovan Mitchell, bro.
I think whether you go after Trey or Donovan, the Nets will have to get a big man center to pair with one of them.
I think Trey has the highest ceiling.
He's better, bro. You bugging out. Ayo, BK, bro, you don't know basketball,
he is
bro.
better.
You prove this shit on every stream, my nigga.
Let me do it.
You prove this on every stream, bro, that you don't know nothing about basketball, bro. First you said that Russell Westbrook got high, like low IQ. It's like, yo, bro, it's no way you study the game, bro.
He got traded 5 times in like how many years, man?
Who got traded? So what? Yo, oh my God. Yo, dog, I'm dead, bro. Yo, John and SL, I pray for y'all, but I don't know how y'all agree with this guy, bro.
No,
at
Harlem.
this point, I think y'all just coming up here trolling.
It's like you didn't hear what we said.
Harlem, what am I trolling you about, man? Because I don't want Thomas to be the number 1 option?
Yo, no, bro, I'm not even talking about that. The man said
that's what it's all about. This is about this is about a Thomas. What did I say? Harlem,
like this? Harlem, you can't guard like that.
No, Harlem, what did I say? Mikel and Thomas aren't first options. Bro. Both of them have something to prove to this team, and let's see.
Yo, bro, I'm not even talking about that, bro.
I know,
I'm not even talking about that.
Right now, we're talking about.
He said Mitchell better than Trey Young. I'm like, bro, what planet is this guy on, bro?
I think both. I think
D-Moss actually said that they're not going to trade. Listen, Trey Young is a draw to the Atlanta Hawks, so I don't believe all that saying that they want to get. I said this months ago. Well, before the trade.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me one question, real quick question. Who you think is going to be more attractive to the fans, Trey Young or Donovan Mitchell?
And D Monster is Cleveland. I don't know if you've ever been to Cleveland before, man, but it's Cleveland. You know, compared to New York City, yeah, it's a different. What's the word, man?
BK, who you think is gonna be putting more seats? I mean, filling up more seats, Trey Young or what's his name, Donovan Mitchell?
I would say Trey Young, man, because more players can
relate.
More people can relate to him. You know, in terms of being a small guy that can actually shoot the 3. You know, it's just being relatable.
BK, we also know
like myself, 6
You need to watch him play versus Boston and what he does to them.
Yeah,
Man,
he made
whatever energy he brings to New York and Boston, it's on a different level, man.
It's a physical
Yeah.
move now.
Wait,
before he was snapping his
And
head
he's
back
still
and he was
busting
actually
ass.
getting fouled.
SL, I'm so glad you brought up that series because here's the thing. What did the Hawks do? They got two out. They won like 2 games in that what was it, a 5 or 6 game series? By winning those 2 games, they forced the Celtics to play more than they should have, and then the Celtics lost to Miami. So as much as people don't want to say that Trey Young makes an impact, he made an impact. He basically cost the Celtics.
He makes huge impact.
Yeah, he didn't go down. He didn't go down
No.
sleeping. He went down swinging. Well, that's the fun thing about Trey. That's the fun thing about Trey Young. He plays the villain role perfectly on any
the
season.
thing is that he's not getting the calls like he did when he went to that.
He gets celebrity calls. He goes to the line 7 times.
No, I'm talking about he would snap his head back, or he would throw his body into you. He would initiate contact, and they would actually give him the calls. Go watch him. They're not giving them those calls anymore. You know, they're not. He would throw his head back. He would snap his head back, and he would get.
Let's agree to disagree. When you average 7, what's the name? Who's in front of him? B. He's in top 5. I know that for sure. There's B. There's somebody else.
What stretch 5? What stretch 5 do you think this team really needs this summer? Like somebody that's going to fit in with what the system and the culture is.
Man, you just said Bobby Portis.
That's an option that I would like.
All right, let me get some sleep. I gotta get up in the morning, man. I was
long
stream tonight,
BK,
man. Longer stream tonight.
Yeah, all right. It was a fun stream, guys.
In the comment section, definitely smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
All right, John, I'm hollering.
We'll be back tonight after this blowout win for the Brooklyn Nets against the hurt back freaking, Memphis Grizzlies.
Hey, you better hope that they don't lose, BK.
I hope not either, man. I hope not either. I'll be trashing Mikal Bridges, man.
Yo, thanks again. Appreciate it. Have a good one, bro.
All right.
All right, SL.